I'm John Lockwood from John Next Door. I'm lucky enough to have been a guest on Hochanda since day one. I like to pack my shows with lots of hints, tips and techniques, and my idea is to give the experience that I've got and I've gained to everyone at home and show as many things as I possibly can. The John Next Door brand is designed to bring high quality, innovative products to the crafting market. The range includes stamps, dies and new products such as the media plates. I'm also looking to expand the brand and bring you lots of new techniques, new ideas and new products into the next few years. I hope you can join me on my crafting journey and learn some tips and techniques from me that I share with you. So don't forget to tune in and watch the John Next Door shows on Hochanda.
Hello, good morning. You're waking up to Wednesday the 29th. I hope you're having a nice day so far. Welcome to Good Morning Hochanda, our first live show of the day, of course. Already proving popular are our Sunwise specials. They're coming up soon. Also, of course, we've got a brand new deal of the day. Tell you about that after this. Right on cue. How do you do it?
I don't know.
How do you? She was walking in the door just as the titles were rolling, giving your game away. I love you.
Boom.
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 Oh, look. Didn't make it in time for coffee.
I didn't make it in time. Well,
sorry.
so close, but
So
no
close.
cigar.
I know. Morning all. Welcome along to Good Morning Hochanda, our favourite show of the day.
It is our favourite show there. I really like. I tell you what, I had to do a good evening one the other day. It spun me out.
Did it?
Well, I'm not used to that good evening malarkey.
No.
Sunsets and sunrises. It was like, oh, what's
you didn't know
going
your sets
on?
from your rises?
I didn't.
No.
I didn't. I was getting everything topsy-turvy.
It's not like you.
I know. It sent me all off skew.
Well, great to have your company this morning. Get in touch as well if you'd like to on Facebook, or you can drop us an email as well, studio@hochanda.com. Always nice to hear from you. Deal of the day time. It's 7 o'clock, so it's time that we launch a brand new one. Loads of people have already found this.
Oh, God, this is cracking, isn't
Right
it?
up your street.
Oh, yeah, right up my street. Whether you're sticking lots of gesso on it, whether you're getting your crackle paste on it, or your texture paste, you have got a fantastic array of MDF, 45 pieces. And it's good quality. I mean, beautifully cut. You can see, I must admit, at Hochanda, I don't think I've seen a shoddy MDF kit.
No.
You know, we always have good quality. You might be making these as name plaques, you might make them as door plaques, actually hanging them. They're really nice. Earrings, cheeky
Medallions.
necklace. Oh yeah, you could have a medallion. Yeah, keep your chest, your shirt open. My granddad used to do that, bless him.
What,
yeah,
a big medallion on? Hairy chest?
No, but he used to walk around with his shirt open. It used to be like, oh, granddad, do your shirt open.
Not with a string vest as well, no?
No, thank goodness.
No, okay.
No, thank
Nothing
goodness.
wrong with string vests.
He didn't do the whole thing.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a massive, massive kit. And the thing is, it's a really handy kit, you know, because you might be covering them with papers. Obviously, with stuff like this, lovely for stamping on as well.
You've also got little holes drilled in them as well, so if you want maybe to put some ribbon through them, some rope through them, screw them into doors for door plaques, if you want to kind of put the kids' names on their bedroom doors or something like that. There's tons of ways of using them. And to get all of this for less than £12, saving more than you're spending. $14.99
That is
off.
such a deal. This is brilliant. I tell you what, these would be fabulous. You know, with Catherine's wonderful little characters.
Yes.
Because that would make a beautiful wall plaque.
It would do, wouldn't it?
And with Catherine's characters on, that's going to look absolutely gorgeous.
You know the artist trading coins?
Yeah, I
Are they
don't
that
know
sort of
size. They're that sort of, but I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if it's exactly
I
the same
remember
size.
card size, but I don't remember coin size because it's something I've not got into yet. I got.
These are 6.3 millimetres, no, 6.3 centimetres. Yeah.
So if you know at home, will you email us in? We haven't got a little iPad-y thing at minute, but if you know, let us know, because we'll check that. Because
will check it.
They look about the right size.
Yeah, they
don't
do. And you've got stretched hearts, you've got the lovely kind of puffed hearts there as well, ovals, rectangles, almost like a spellbinder's die, that shape, isn't it? Like a label.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, I just see door plaques. You know, when you look at that, just fantastic for home decor. It's working out less than 27 pence per element.
Bargain.
If you are making to sell, something like that. I mean, when that's decorated, what you're looking at, you know, 10 quid.
Oh, probably.
Depending how you decorate it, obviously. But this is a cracker.
Do you know
if
what
make
this
it
reminds
so.
me of? A little while ago, I went to Cornwall for a weekend, and someone had an honesty box at the end of their driveway, and they had signs that you could buy, and they were like slates
lovely.
that
Yeah.
people are painting, and they had like, lots of little verses. I bought one that says, "I got enough exercise pushing my luck." So you can make your own signs and sell them for good causes or whatever. 11.99 is all you're paying for the deal of the day. 111641 is your item number. There it is. I've got a funny feeling that's going to be an early sellout on that deal of the day. 111641. Very busy for that. Now, not only the home of deal of the day on Good Morning Hochanda, also the home of Sunrise Specials. The deal of the day hopefully will last 24 hours. That's the plan. It doesn't always happen. Sunrise Specials only for 1 hour.
Absolutely. So if you don't bag that deal within this hour, you miss out on
Yep.
the deal. And there's things on this counter I haven't seen before on the Sunrise Specials, even at Hochanda.
I know.
So it's worth getting ahead. Have a little look on the website.
Now, if you like the deal of the day, the chances are you're going to love our first Sunrise Special as well, because this is a mixture of MDF and grey board as well. So if you love making your journals or your craft books or whatever it might be, or your albums, these are going to be right up your street because you've got art parts. For $12.95, this is another massive saving. £23 off what you should be spending. $35.95, just $12.95 today. And already a quarter of our stock's gone. Lots of you found this before the show came to air,
I
actually.
like these. So you could be making your little journals with these. Again, with something like this, Wendy Vecchi, good quality. Have a look. Look her up, Wendy Vecchi, because she comes up with so many cool ideas.
She's she's kind of with Tim Holtz, isn't she, in the Ranger stable?
Yeah. And very, you know, mixed media, very really cool designs, absolutely stunning. So you've got that could be your art journal. You could do all sorts with that one. With this one, your beautiful layering parts. Again, nice big holes. So if you are using maybe a little ring binders, maybe using ribbon for these, and I love the edges of these. See, so you've got all three different edges, which are really, really cool. So again, perfect for your books. And then
Talking
you've
of
got
cool,
your little, your little shapes.
So you've got your tubes of paint, you've got your pencil sharpener, you've got your brushes as well, all made out of MDF.
Absolutely. Now, there are stamps, there will be stamps to go with these. I don't think we've got them on the show, but maybe you've already got them. If not, maybe you're going to use those for beautiful paper over the top. You know, you can do all sorts with them. For that price, though, $12.95, that's a bargain.
I reckon this is going to sell out in the hour because half the stock's gone already. It's only 7:05. So 134228 if you want to get our first Sunrise Special, only $12.95. This is also Wendy Vecchi from Studio 490. All of these stamps that you can see here, you're going to get at an amazing price of $9.99. And I love the fact that they come on the carrier sheet.
I do.
Into a ring binder.
Yeah, I do. I've always loved that. I love the quality of these stamps. They're all foam mounted. But with Wendy Vecchi stamps, what you normally find are some good sentiments. Let's have a look what we've got on today's
Tongue in
stamps.
cheek.
So, you've got cracking sentiments. Now, I can't quite read those yet, but it's all right. Mr. B's coming in.
We're zooming in.
Yay! Hold on a minute.
It's not easy being me.
It's not easy being me. I'm not bossy. I just prefer to do it the right way.
Absolutely. It's a fact. Some days are just a total waste of makeup.
It's true. It's true.
Don't make me delete you.
She had the voices too. I love that. Some days her thoughts were quite bizarre. Take 3 and call me in the morning. Do you know what?
That could be taken in all sorts of ways.
Yeah, good. I tell you what, that sums up my life. See, this is why I love these.
Yeah.
Because they're a little bit tongue-in-cheek. They're a little bit edgy. Brilliant if you're doing your journaling. You know, obviously for your art journaling, you don't need specifics. They're the ones.
And they're under
Cool.
10 quid. You're saving £13.67 off the price, just $9.99. Now,
Bargain.
whenever we have fabrics in the show, always they go very, very quickly. We've got a sellout. Oh, the first item, our first Wendy Vecchi mixed media, that's now sold out. Congratulations, it went in literally 8 minutes.
Gosh.
Congratulations if you got it.
Busy morning again.
Fabric.
Now, here we go. What have you got? So I've got like a sage green. The big pieces.
I've got like a
So
coffee
you've got-
colour. Coffee
it is
colour.
quite coffee colour.
They're metre each.
Yeah, they're nice.
You've got the black rose print on them as well, which is rather lovely. And you've also got this dusky pink as well. So you get all three of them, the same pattern, but just different colourways. And they're £10 for all three. What?
That's really good.
$3.33 each.
That's good. It's got a really nice feel to it. Obviously a cotton, but it feels a really nice soft cotton.
Yeah, it is soft cotton.
Lovely print if you're doing your patchwork. It is a nice soft print for patchwork as well, because you can imagine it going with really natural tones, can't you?
Also, I don't know if you're going to be cutting out with either templates or dies or whatever, but the rose could be right in the centre of your patchwork, hexagon or octagon or whatever you're using. You get all three of them for a tenner, saving £11, and it's 601419. I could see a penny out of that, maybe.
Yeah, I could. I could even a little dress out of that. I think it's quite pretty.
Yeah, it is very pretty.
Brilliant price as well. That's 601419.
Now, Joanna Basford. Now,
I like these.
she's known predominantly for her colouring books,
Yeah,
isn't she?
she is. Her artwork is sensational.
Yeah, yeah.
The detail in her artwork is just phenomenal. What you've got here, a beautiful canvas. Now, what I love about this, a lot of times, you know, you get your colouring in books, which I love, they're adorable, but you think, what am I going to do with it, you know?
Yeah.
Because obviously a lot of them, you've got 2 pages on one on each side. With this, because it's already on a stretch canvas, good quality stretch canvas, may I add, it means that once you colour it in, you can actually put it on the wall. And you've even got the pens.
You've got your alcohol markers as well. Now, they are shades of blue, different shades of blue, from turquoise through to royal blue and light blue as well. $9.99 for the lot, the canvas and the pens. You can, of course, use other pens that you've actually got.
Only just realised wrong way. That is beautiful. So you've got the ship at the top. You've got all the gorgeous swirls. You've got fish in there. You've got some wonderful creatures. Actually,
It's like a Blue Peter ship at the top there.
Yeah, yeah. And I think that's like a seahorse, but it's quite a curious seahorse. That is beautiful.
I love it.
That's going to look so pretty when it's done.
And you get, of course, your bonus of your pens as well. They're double-ended, so you've got a bullet nib one end or a brush nib the other, and they have 5 alcohol markers. Okay, so if you'd like to go for that, it is stunning. $9.99, look great on the wall afterwards as well.
Yeah.
927560. And actually,
Lovely gift idea. That.
everything we do under the sea at the moment, we had that Under the Sea Joycrafts bundle yesterday. That sold out in about 10 minutes.
Really?
So if Under the Sea is your sort of thing, then go for that while we've got it at that brilliant
I
price.
like that. You know, someone who's getting into colouring, or someone who maybe not feeling so well and they need to get involved in something. It's a lovely gift idea, that.
Now,
I've never seen magazines on the show.
I know.
But
We have
this
got
is a good bundle.
You've actually got 135, 238, 306, nearly 360 projects in these 3 magazines.
Amazing.
Stamping and general kind of paper craft is what it covers. And you've also got
all the
some
freebies.
Yeah, you've got some card toppers that have been beautifully printed and foiled. You've
Look,
also got
they
papers.
hunky-dory.
Yeah,
they're
adorable
hunky-dory
scoreable.
card toppers as well. Oh, we remember Adorable Scoreable,
Absolutely,
don't we?
and the papers
No cracks
as well.
in that crease. You've also got your embossing folder. You've got loads of... These are lovely. The little stamps are well cute. You've got a couple of dies that mix and match. They're really sweet.
Now, you know,
I like them.
You know, we talked about Wendy Vecchi's tongue-in-cheek humour.
Yeah.
This is also very much along the same sort of lines. You've got here, just when did my hourglass figure run into extra time? How does a £2 box of chocolates end up as a £10 on the hips? There you go. A balanced diet is having 1 in each hand. There you go. I like it. So you've got like your yoga, mindfulness, having a nice long soak in the bath.
Fabulous.
Yeah, they're great stamps. They really are.
Gosh, there's loads.
There's loads, isn't it?
You are getting absolutely tons. The magazines themselves, you've got, so we've got Simply Cards and Papercraft. We've got Creative Stamping. What's yours over there?
This one's Papercraft Essentials.
So it's a nice magazine collection. I mean, if you're like me and you just collect magazines, I am terrible. I have so many magazines, but I love it. If you love your magazines, this is a lovely place to start. What's your price? $39.7.
If you ever have like a mental block,
yeah,
and you just don't know know what to do, what to make for someone, what card to actually get ideas about, then pick up a magazine like this. You've got 153 ideas in that one, 126 ideas in that one, 103 in that one.
And this one's giving you ideas on how to use the stamps as well.
Yeah.
So it's really cool because obviously you'll get inspiration how to use, there you go, how to use the actual stamps that you're getting in there.
Well,
yeah, it's fabulous.
We are busy, and you're going to get some adorable scoreable toppers on there as well, and some gorgeous hunky-dory papers, and you've also got, of course, the stamps and an embossing folder in there as well. All of that for just under £14, £13.97, 900874 is your item number. Now, we've got Search Press. They're the brand, and they do some of the best crafting books on the market, don't they? Hobby books.
I mean, Search Press are brilliant. They know the stuff. This is what they do. They do, they do craft books. The one I've picked up, first of all, how to paint flowers and plants in watercolour. So it's taking you through step by step. It's taking you through doing some of those beautiful backgrounds. I mean, look at the colours as well.
And this one I've got, Vibrant Flowers in Watercolour. Fiona Pert is the writer and the illustrator in this. This one's actually got tracing paper diagrams.
Oh, wow.
Look, if I just get that across, look at these. Aren't they great? So you can trace those images onto your watercolour card and then paint them in if you wish to. Isn't that amazing?
That is brilliant. Yeah. That's lovely.
Lots of tips and techniques.
Do you want me to do this? Because we're over here, aren't we?
Sorry.
Sorry, we're just looking at mine. If I do it, because we're
Well,
not seeing the thing you're doing, kid. There you go. Yeah, you can see all the beauty. That's gorgeous as well, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Absolutely stunning. I like these two. What a good price.
And if you don't think that painting's achievable, that you're going to be able to do it, these books will prove you wrong. Everyone can paint. Everyone's a potential artist, aren't they?
Absolutely. It's just learning new skills. Yeah. And I think that's it. You feel, I mean, I'm the same. I feel like I've never been able to do things like that. But all you need is to learn new skills, like you do with writing.
And you're getting two for the price of one, really, because you're getting £11 off, saving £11 at spending just £10.99.
They're good quality. They're lovely.
Now, what about cardstock?
I need this.
We've got A3 cardstock here, and you're going to get 20 sheets of the textured white and 10 sheets of the other colours, the black, that terracotta, the copper,
gorgeous.
And the gold. And they're £14.50. That's all they are. And of course, if you're thinking, well, they're too big, I don't use that size of cardstock. Cut it in half.
I really want this. I'm going to have to borrow a couple of sheets of that.
Thought you might.
This is a cracking deal. 60 sheets for how much? £14.50. That's got a lovely texture to it. I'm going to pinch a couple of them because I'm going to have a go with them later.
Okay.
And see what it's like. I always do that.
You are a tea leaf.
I always do that. Well, cardstock, you need a lot of cardstock in your life. I must admit, I might take a black as well because I always run out of black.
Go on then. I won't tell anyone.
I
didn't see a thing. Didn't see a thing.
You can't tell, you see. It's when we come down to one sheet that we're trying to sell. That's when we know Leonie's been a bit too busy.
60 A3, or if you cut it down to A4, that's 120 A4 sheets, which a lot of you probably will do. That's what I'd be tempted to do, actually.
Me too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's brilliant. It's just really nice quality cardstock. It's good, heavyweight cardstock. And at that price, £14.50, you get core colours and you get really nice tones as well.
Now, the Mill Shop Online. Joe and the Mill Shop Online are bringing us our next item. Another sunrise saver for you. Look at this fantastic fabric.
Nice.
This is heavy duty. This is more of a canvas fabric.
Yeah.
Canvas cotton.
These, you can straight away imagine outside, can't you?
Absolutely.
Whether it be, your patio furniture, whether it be picnics.
Yeah.
I can imagine these for picnics. And they're gorgeous, aren't they?
They are stunning. Again, they could be for seat covers. They could be for bags, if you want to make a bag for life out of them. This one here, the blue and white stripe, really kind of nautical looking.
Yeah.
He's got the kind of...
I've got that. Reminds me of toffee.
Yeah, old toffee.
I'm going toffee. And then that lovely summery yellow. Oh, these are nice.
They're lovely, aren't they? Really bright and cheerful. £9.99. This is 2/3 off. £20 off. You're spending less than a tenner. Joe's done it again.
Oh, he's always bringing fantastic fabrics, fantastic ideas. Gosh, I've done a bad job of folding that up. Sorry,
that's my job, that one.
That's terrible.
That's my standard. Awful.
The thing is, as well, if you're buying from our Joe, if you buy multiples, he'll cut them in one length.
He will, absolutely. Okay.
Cracking that.
Final sunrise saver. Let's have a little look
nice.
at these. Now, this is a mixture of thread that we've got for you,
gosh,
or yarn.
That's nice.
This is Louisa Harding yarn. This is Putura. Superfine merino wool with bamboo, no less.
Look at that colour. That is divine.
That's super duper
isn't
soft,
it?
that. Really
and
soft.
This is soft. So I've got, this one is 100% acrylic, but that is super soft. That is beautiful. And the thing is, when you've got acrylics, you don't have as much sensitivity, do you, with acrylics? I can wear them any time.
This
That's
is
lovely.
55% polyacrylic and 45% polyamide, and that's got a lovely fleck running through it as well, a kind of lavender colour with a fleck. This one, as you can see, is a really bright kind of Greek blue, like
Yeah,
that.
and this one's a baby one. That's the one I were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
That one's your baby one. So that, again, super soft. And that one, when you look at it, that is a really interesting finish to that. That is such a beautiful bundle.
Well, the way to buy your yarn is to buy it from us as a Sunrise Saver and save a fortune. £12 off, only £26.50. Sorry, £16.50 is the price. Should be £28.50, so a £12 saving, and that's 426885, your item number for all 5 balls of that yarn. 426885. Get your Sunrise Savers. Remember, they're only going to be here at this price until 8 o'clock this morning, or we've already had one sell out.
Absolutely. And remember your deal of the day, because obviously that's rather busy as well.
Absolutely. So deal of the day coming up, and also we're going to be meeting some guests that are coming up later in the day, aren't
Absolutely.
we?
In fact, I'm going.
All right.
Goodbye. I'll see you in a bit.
All right. And I'm going to remind you of things that are coming up a little bit later on as well with our news. So you're watching Good Morning Hochanda.
Hello, boy. Welcome back. Now, I've got Andy with me. Good morning, Andy.
Hello.
Me and you haven't worked together yet, have
No,
we?
formally.
So, oh, hello. Hello. Tell me about yourself then, Andy, because obviously I've seen your work. These are ace. They're fabulous, fabulous stamps. So, tell me about yourself and your company, and obviously the amazing artwork that you bring us. They're cool. They're so cool. Have you seen that? I love these, Andy.
This is a bit special, this
That's
one.
well good.
People have been waiting for this one. So, in fact, if you just turn that round directly.
Hold on, we're having a look at the one in the frame. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That is so cool. Is that the original?
No, that's
Is
just...
that stamped?
Yeah, that's just... Yep.
Good grief, that's amazing.
That look familiar to that?
Yeah.
That-
Of course, that's the packaging.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
is...
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
it's the original logo artwork.
Oh, mate, that is well cool.
And we kind of used it as a sort of an intro, just a little bit of us.
Yeah.
Went mad.
That
went
is
mad.
so cool.
And we've almost... Well...
That's
With
so...
Menaces, we've been told to bring this one.
Hey, I love these as well.
This is new.
Oh,
this
these
is,
are nice. That font is beautiful.
It's not a font.
Is that hand-drawn?
It's my handwriting.
That is good
I've got
handwriting.
this weird left-handed scrawl.
That's
and
good.
what I did, people used to make comment about it, this, that and the other. And so for the lark, I put these sentiments out. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, what happened is everybody that's seen the sentiment says, we now want the alphabet.
Yeah, absolutely. You're going to
So,
have to
yeah.
make the alphabet. They are seriously cool.
Very deco orientated.
Yeah, they're just,
Yeah.
well, and look, you've got your numbers as well.
Yep.
Yeah, they
tried
are
to, best I can.
seriously cool.
Yeah, make it as versatile as possible. So
Oh,
it
I
goes
like
the
these.
birthdays, the anniversaries.
So where did it all begin then, Andy? What? Tell me your story. Tell me your story, Andy. I've just picked up the card that I've thrown away.
I think it's sort of passed into myth and legend now, but everybody knows that this whole project started over a throwaway remark in a curry house.
Really?
I know. Which, when you think about it, is where all the best ideas should start.
Absolutely. I'm really hungry. Curry at this time isn't a bad thing.
I don't know.
Not a bad
Friday-
thing, is it? Cold Bombay potato.
Cold pizza slice in the
Oh,
morning.
yeah,
Can't
strong.
beat cold pizza.
Strong.
Yeah.
I know.
I know.
Anyway.
Don't, yes.
Back to pizza.
back at
curry.
the pizza.
Back to curry. So,
Yeah, so now basically, I tutor.
Yeah.
I tutor watercolourists,
Wonderful.
ladies. And one day, one of the ladies sort of said to me, we were doing a project which was very, very similar to Signature Terrace.
Yeah.
And she said, this would make a great stamp.
yeah.
And I thought, OK, what's a stamp?
Yeah.
And so she told me, and I went, oh, OK. And I've got a chum, now the business partner, Nigel, who's
Yeah.
in the green room.
Yes.
Probably going,
Because I've met Nigel at
Yes.
the shows. Yeah, I've seen him at the shows.
Well, that's what happens, you see. He tends to do the shows on the road, this,
Yeah.
that and the other, a lot of the admin. I tend to be sort of, I suppose, social media and art department.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's how we sort of split the role.
So she basically said, "Oh, I'd like that as a stamp." And
Well,
you
no,
thought,
because she
"Oh,
just
go
sort
on
of
then."
said that'd make a great stamp,
Yeah.
and so I had a word with Nigel because I knew he was involved in that kind of thing anyway. And I said, "What's all this about?" He went,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, why have we never thought of this?" And it was like we've known each other for 30 years,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it was like, why have we never thought
Yeah.
of this? And it became, truthfully, a bit of a lark.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I wonder. And then
Yeah.
it became a project.
Yeah.
And then overnight it got
became a
serious.
business. Yeah,
Got
yeah.
very, very serious. And now it's like, oh my word.
What have we done?
Oh, yes.
What is this beast we have created?
It is. Well, it's. I'm wondering now whether we're leading it or it's leading us. And at the moment, it really is beginning to feel like the tail's wagging the dog.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
You're being controlled.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's fun, isn't it? It's fun.
It is good because it's very much in my house.
Yeah.
For the first time in all my born years, I get to play in my own house.
How cool is
and,
that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very,
yeah.
very, very much so.
Yeah, and I love it because you're sharing your artwork. And I think the reason it's quite a few it's limited how many artists come to produce stamps. And allowing your artwork to be redone over and over and over again can sometimes be hard work, I think, for some artists.
I think so, yeah. I was going to say I'm not precious about my artwork, but I kind of am in a way. But the thing is, coming from a sort of semi-tutorial background, I actually, and the whole ethos of this project is to get other people to create.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's not just about producing, a greetings card of this, that, and the
Yeah.
other. Very, very important. But it's like this.
That is amazing.
Yeah, I don't know if I
See,
probably shouldn't have
that-
moved that, but
Nah,
you know
it's
what
all
to
right.
do with it.
It's all right, love. I'll get it.
I always do the wrong thing, so.
I know, I've heard
But
about you.
yeah, if
I've only seen it.
all bad, I hope. Yeah, if you see this here, now you've done. That's both of us in trouble. Now then, can you see this?
That's amazing, Andy.
That all I did was I wrote that just to illustrate how you could use this in a more contemporary design.
It's
Again,
so
it's very
cool.
Decca, but it's very graphic.
Yeah.
And it's very modern.
It's amazing. When you look at that, that doesn't look like a stamp because it looks bigger. That actually, because it's framed, because you've got the mount, it visually makes the image look bigger.
So
than
much
that.
more impact.
It's just so interesting
Yeah.
how all that affects that.
Well,
And it affects the way you use your stamps. You know, this is one of the things with me. I want people not to just do cards. When you look at that,
yeah.
look at that, what you can
Yeah.
do with your stamp.
And what we've
That's
just-
stunning, Andy.
What we've sort of, the way I'm pushing this, and especially on the shows with the demonstration pieces like this, we have some fabulous cards made by some very talented girls. But I want to push this more, not push it, but so
encourage.
people encourage. Thank you. You've done this before,
I
haven't you? Yeah, no, so people can use it as a sort of,
Yeah.
you know the right worms.
Yeah.
Worms. That's for Dave later on because he gets all his worms wrong. Right, and we named it in his honour. He doesn't know that. I've got to tell him that.
Amazing.
Yeah. So, but yeah, memento, journaling.
Absolutely.
So if
Yeah.
this, I don't know what this
That's
could be.
beautiful.
That's just a design in its
Good
own
art.
right.
It just looks good. And I like the fact you've got all your extra characters. So these are going to be on the 8 o'clock show, are they then?
This is the new. What you're seeing here, what you're holding up, is the
These
new
are brand
launch.
new collection.
We actually try
Amazing.
and bring something new every
Amazing.
time and a bit of a backup.
Superb. They're brilliant. They're brilliant,
Wow.
Andy. Have a fantastic show.
Thank
That
you.
is gorgeous. Lovely to meet you.
Oh.
Hopefully we'll get a show together one day.
We've been
'cause that'd
passing
be
in the
really
corridors
Nice. We do. We're
often.
passing. It's quite weird here. You know, you tend to just pass people. But yeah, they're beautiful, Andy. Good
Thank
luck
you.
with your show.
I'm glad you like them,
And,
actually.
your writing's ace. Have a look on the website, because that's where you're going to find all of Andy's beautiful brand new stamps, and of course some of the other ones that you've seen before. Our Andy will be up with you at 8 o'clock. Oh, a little bit jealous I haven't got that show, I'm not going to lie. Do tune in for that at 8 o'clock. But we've got Dave, I do believe, coming up. Thank you, Andy, by the way.
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you.
you're welcome.
That's ace. We've got Dave coming up with some news.
Oh, the drama of it all. Thanks, Leonie. Absolutely looking forward to picture this at 8 o'clock with Andy. Can't wait for that show. Now, other news. Things to look forward to here at Hochanda in the next few weeks. Leonie, I'm going to big this up because it's Leonie's Fantastic Craft Along. Now, it's going to be on the 23rd of June, Sunday afternoon between 2 and 4. This will be the kit you need to actually join in with the Craft Along with Leonie on that date. So this is actually from Clarity Stamp. A great collection of products here. We've got the details on the item number, I think, that we can put on the screen for you. They're on the screen right now, but I can't see them. So the item number is 702294. And with Freedom, it's just £17.97. And what you're going to be getting is the stamp set, also the stencils, and also you're going to get these fantastic sticker messages and words. And this is so Leonie, it really is. Words like, for example, lush, loopy, joyful, goddess, nourish, mindfulness, motivation, mystery, all these words in black and in white, plus the stamps and the stencils are what you need to take part in the Craft Along on the 23rd. Now, this will be dispatched to you on or around about the 13th of June. So now's the ideal time to get this, get it in the post, get it home, and then of course you can craft along with lovely Leonie between 2 and 4 on the 23rd. Also a little bit of a heads up about what's coming up tonight with our brand new one-day special at 6 o'clock. It is Christina Griffiths, she's going to be here, and Paola as well. Now last time Christina was here, you probably know her, she's best known probably for working with Spellbinders Dies and things like that. Last time she was here, she brought a magazine box kit with lots of goodies in it as well. Volume 1 sold out in a record-breaking amount of time. This is Volume 2 that's coming, so we're expecting that to be a really popular launch tonight at 6 p.m. with Christina Griffiths and Paula Pascal, of course, as well, Paula Pascal. So that's all looking forward to tonight, and looking forward to Fantastic Leonie's Craft Along as well. And if you've not seen the Craft Along, this will give you a better idea as to what it's all about.
Would you like to improve your crafting techniques by watching and crafting along with your favourite Hochanda guest demonstrators, or from the comfort of your own home? If the answer is yes, then we are excited to invite you to Craft Along, where you, our presenters and guests, will create an amazing array of projects throughout the year. Each month we will be bringing you a brand new kit that you can purchase on the day of each show. Or if you pre-order your kit, you will receive £5 off a purchase of £20 or more of any additional products featured within our Craft Along brand shop that month. So tune in, be inspired and create with Craft Along, your monthly crafting workshop.
I got it right, 23rd of June.
23rd. Do you know, if you look on, okay, you have to shop by brand. I'm going to tell you how to try and find the upsells to that, because I've had loads of emails about it. You shop by brand, and it goes along into your Craft Along, and my name will come up. When you click on there, it shows you the different products, and hopefully the Distress Oxides are going to be put on, because I'm going to be using Distress Oxides. I mean, me being me, we're going to show you on web. Me being me, I obviously haven't planned it yet.
Right.
You know? So keep an eye on that, because I'm not quite sure what else I need yet. So it might be next week we had other things added onto it. If I'm nothing, I'm honest.
That's true.
Sometimes maybe too honest. But you shop by brand. Yeah, there will be extra things added. Oh, there's a next button. I don't know if the Distress Oxides are on there.
They're on the top of the page.
Are they?
There's not a picture of them. There they are, look. Distress Oxides.
Nice.
So we haven't got pictures of them, but they are there if you want them.
So we've got the ink pads, but we're also going to have the sprays.
Great.
So if they're not on there yet, the sprays are going to be put on there as well, because I'm using those for that. That's what, because on Friday, this Friday, I've got the first set of those.
Right.
So, because there's 4 different designs. I've got the first ones on Friday, but I haven't put oxides on that because I wanted to do a markable difference when I do the class with those.
Okay, fantastic.
2 hour class, I'm going to have to be organised.
It's going to be good. Not to be missed.
It's been really busy as well, so it's exciting, because I know it's going to be like the biggest workshop I've ever done.
Yeah, absolutely.
How fun is that?
So
quite
thousands,
weird.
if not hundreds of thousands.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, it might be.
20 people so far. I'm only joking, there are more.
Now, we've got our Sunrise Specials this morning too, a whole counter full of them. We've already sold out of one, so I hope you got that one if you wanted it. This, though, we still have stock of, and it's Wendy Vecchi again, with the fantastic tongue-in-cheek sentiments. I love these.
I love these.
$9.99.
Yeah. Some days, wake up. Makeup is an absolute waste of time. So you've got some really cool sentiments on here. They're a bit funny. It's obviously a bit tongue-in-cheek. Perfect for your journals, etc. I mean, it is cool.
I love that one. Don't make me delete you. In capital letters. She heard voices too. We do, don't we?
Yeah, we are. Yeah,
We've always got voices in our
If
heads.
we haven't got voice in our heads, sometimes it's disconcerting. You get so used to those voices. Now, saving 13.67. See, I sell these when we do workshops. We take stock with us. I sell them at the proper prices. I cannot be selling them at £9.99 because I can't even remember what they cost me. But it's something like £9.99. So we sell them at proper prices. Getting them at that deal is fantastic.
Too good to miss out on, and they're all cut for you. They're red rubber and they're all foam mounted as well, and they come on the carrier sheet which you can put straight into a ring binder.
Absolutely.
Saves you nearly 14 quid. Now, the fabrics we got for you today, we've got some Mill Shop Online coming up in a minute, but this is a different type of fabric we've got for you. It's 100% cotton, but it's a beautiful rose print, and these I think are just kind of crying out to be cut out, because that flower in the centre of maybe an octagon or a hexagon would look fantastic for patchwork.
Absolutely. They're really pretty designs, aren't they?
Yeah.
And I like the colour palette. It's soft.
Yeah.
It's a soft pink. It's a really soft sage.
It looks almost lacy, doesn't it?
Yeah. Really pretty. It's got that, it looks like if I were a stamper, if this was stamping, I am a stamper, that'd be layering, because you've got your white down there and then you've got the red over the top. So it'd be like doing your layering of your colours.
Now you've got
really sweet.
You've got your tan with the black print. You've then got this wonderful sage green with a brown print on it.
Love that.
And then you've got the pink with the kind of brighter red print on it too. They're all 1 metres, 100% cotton, 3 metres of fabric for a tenner. $3.33 each is a bargain.
And you're paying less than you are. You're saving more than you're spending.
Yeah, and that's what we like. Over half stocked off. Okay.
Sorry.
Now next we've got our canvas, our Joanna Basford canvas. Now, as you can see, she is known for her books. You may have got some of her books at home. But to have it on a canvas is really, I think, quite a novel idea.
I do.
Maybe you're in bed convalescing or something like that. This is a perfect thing to have on your lap because it's actually on a board. So it's not like a bouncy canvas, which would be hard to colour in. So you can have it on your lap if you sat down or whatever. You don't need to have a tray underneath you. But it's an underwater scene. You've got the clipper on the top. You've then got all the kind of wildlife and sea life going on underneath. And we can't keep anything under the sea in stock at the moment. It flies,
Really?
Everything, whenever we do anything like that.
Really popular.
Yeah.
And with your pen, you've got your thicker end there, as you can see, and then you've got your fine end as well. I think if this were me, I wouldn't just be using Malco markers.
No.
I'd like to do a bit of a wash on there. I'd like to get my watercolours in first of all, and then go in when it's dry, then go in and and then go in and sort of highlight elements with the alcohol
Just think,
markers.
if you were watching us yesterday when we did the Joycraft show with Joe Chanham, we had that mixed media, the dyes and the stamps and the plywood pieces in the Under the Water collection that sold out in about 10 minutes. You can use all the mixed media on this canvas as well.
And what about, I've had some beautiful mixed media, dyes and stamps. The underwater things from Jane Davenport, all are beautiful. But also, think about Jane Davenport's, obviously the watercolour paints, but all the fantastic, the glimmers and stuff like that. You can really not just use extra mixed media products, but actually the actual different colouring in mediums.
Or maybe you've got some little shells at home that you keep in a dish or something, you could stick those on there
Yeah,
too.
that'd be sweet.
Yeah,
I'd fancy a little bit of shiny thing on that as well.
I think.
It needs a bit of, something shiny, doesn't it? A bit of blingy. And I love the ship at the top.
Yeah, I do too.
I think that's the thing with Joanna's work, isn't it? The detail. The detail is phenomenal.
And every time you look at this, you probably see something different each time too.
Yeah.
So $9.99 gets you the canvas and it gets you the 5 alcohol markers as well.
Look at that.
927560 is your item
That
number
actually
there.
really wants me. I want to go and colour that in.
Yeah.
That is one of those, it's like, oh, I'd like to colour that in. And it's one of them, you just do a tiny little bit every day, don't
Yeah,
you?
absolutely.
Beautiful,
Now,
beautiful.
the next collection we got for you, if you just want a bundle of things to get cracking, lots of different projects, then look no further. If you've got a budget of like £10, £15, you can get all 3 of these magazines, plus the toppers, plus the stamps. It's $13.97 for all of this, and that's a delivered price, of course, if you're in the Freedom Club.
And when you look, I mean, $13.97, you got all those ideas. But
Pay that
all
for those stamps.
Exactly, all the extra. Could you pass me a piece of white card?
I can.
Because we can't really see those stamps on that background. And you've got, thank you, R. Davey. See, you've got loads of images. These are a bit different.
Yeah.
You know, they're a bit funny.
It's a bit kind of seaside
quirky.
postcard
Yes.
humour, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got that real sketchy look. So you've got all sorts there. You've got your carrot for healthy living or for the little rabbit, but then you've got your donut. Not going to like the minute, I'd go all donut. You've got the little dog on the running machine at the bottom there, that's so cute. And you've got your tongue-in-cheek sentiments, but you've also got, like, choose your dreams.
Yeah, exactly.
So you've got nice sentiments as well. There's so much in this collection.
And there's more stamps here as well, and a couple of dies. I missed those earlier on. You've got your cloud and your sun die. You've got this embossing folder as well, which is really handy, with
Yeah,
that kind of
that's
faux
cute.
stitching around the edge. And then you get these stamps too. The
Those
rainbow.
stamps are lovely.
Yeah.
I
Every
love
cloud
the
has a
tiny
silver
little
lining.
birds and everything. They're so pretty.
April showers bring May flowers.
Oh, they do indeed. You always need a bit of a shower.
And then you've got the hunky-dory, adorable, scoreable, your foiled die-cut toppers. They'll just pop out. And then you've also got your papers as well, your beautiful designer papers with poppies and all sorts of other flowers on them.
Ooh,
Double-sided.
double-sided.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
They're pretty.
Really lovely.
Oh, it's ages since I've seen a bit of Hunky Dory.
I know.
That's lovely.
$13.97 for the lot.
And of course, loads of ideas, loads of inspiration. I did see our Anne-Marie.
Yep, there she
Our
is.
Anne-Marie is there, looking gorgeous. I like her hair colour there, beautiful. So you've got loads of ideas, loads of inspiration, and of course, loads of freebies in there as well.
And a lot of the stamps are featured in the magazine as well. So you're not just getting stamps random, you're actually getting a magazine that features what you're getting as a bonus with the magazines too. $13.97, £8 off, should be $21.97, and at the end of the show at 8 o'clock, the price of this will go back up to $21.97. Please don't pay more than you have to. 900874 if you want that one.
Bargain.
And then Search Press, they are a brand that you can really put your trust in when it comes to kind of tutorial books for crafting. They do all sorts of things like jewellery making books and all sorts of arts and crafts.
These are beautiful.
They are.
It's going to start you from the beginning. So obviously it's going to start you out with your colour palette and looking. This is interesting because it's teaching you how to look at the colours, how to pick your colours, how to prep your surfaces. Really beautiful. I tell you what as well, the actual artwork is very different across the 2 books. You know, I mean, that is just divine.
And remember, with this
Oh,
book
I
that
love
I've
this.
opened up, this is the one that's been written by Fiona Perk. You've actually got some sketching transfer papers in the front of the book as well. So you can actually draw and copy the outline, or the outline of the art, the poppies and all that sort of thing. And then, of course, follow the techniques that are in the book to colour them in with your watercolour paints and so on. So
That's
really
stunning.
lovely books, beautifully produced. And you're getting 2 really for the price of 1 because they're only 11, or they save £11, you spend just $10.99 and you get both books.
They're beautiful. That is so pretty, so pretty. Really nice, gorgeous presents. Obviously, if you want to get into watercolour painting, that price is fabulous. I am so addicted to art books, any crafty art books. And they are just lovely.
And Arts
so
Achieve,
inspirational.
art's for everyone. Everyone can paint, provided you can hold a brush, you can paint. $10.99 gets you both, and that's 762-198. Now, some of the other Sunrise specials we've got for you in the show as well. We've got our A3 card. Now, this is superb value. You're going to get 20 sheets of the white A3, and then you're going to get 10 sheets of the other colours. And the other colours are, you've got your black, you've got your terracotta, and you've also got your rust colour as well. All of that for just £14.50. If you do want to cut it in half, if you're more of an A4 person, then of course you'll end up with 120 sheets of A4, cutting that in half. 469967 your item number, and it ranges between 290 GSM and 460 GSM.
That's gorgeous. Now, I'm loving the Mill Shop online. This is so pretty. It's really summery. It's picnic. It's fun. It's heavy wearing. So, obviously, if you're thinking of using this for home decor, I'm thinking garden. I'm thinking making lovely little placemats for your picnic. Maybe you're going to line your picnic basket. Only £9.99. You're saving a massive £20 there.
65% gone on the stock on that one. I'm not surprised, actually. And they are full 1/2 metres by 54 inches.
That's gorgeous. I'm loving the yarns, the colours, the textures. These are absolutely exquisite, and you've got a real mixture in there. And again, with something like that, what a fabulous deal.
Yep, saving £12, only £16.50 for all of those balls of yarn, and you get a lovely mixture as well. My favourite one has to be the beautiful bamboo and merino wool down the bottom left-hand side there. Really unusual.
Stunning, isn't it? Yeah. Really cool. They're just so soft. So soft. I love them. 426885 is your item number if you'd love to go for them.
Now, they are our sunrise specials, but of course today, every day at 7 a.m, we launch a new one of these. I love this show. It wakes me up.
I love this show.
Doing our air guitar and all that.
Your air guitar, we're just dancing.
Well, yeah, deal of the day. We launched it at 7 o'clock, so it's 45 minutes old nearly. I'm very, very busy for it. We had a response on Facebook about the ATCs, didn't we? The artist trading coins, the size of them. We'll get that in, actually.
I do that, what's it?
I'll doodah what's it somewhere. We'll get it in.
What's it? Kate is looking for the doodah what's it.
She's dashing to get it for us. Now, all of these MDF hearts and discs and plaques as well, you get all of them for £11.99, and there's actually 45 individual pieces. Now, obviously, all of these could be screwed into doors for door plaques if you wanted them to be. They could be signs that you could hang with string or baker's twine. You got all these different shapes and sizes as well. You can obviously draw on them, write on them if you want to, put your mixed media on them too if you wish. But look at all of these discs. Now, these could be medals, they could be achievement medals if you wanted them to be. If you're going to kind of paint them, you can emboss them to make them look as if they're metal. Now, these were, what were the size of these again, Meg? Meg's our producer this morning. It was 3.6. Oh, 6.3. 6.3 centimetres across. So whether that is an artist trading coin size or not.
I'm having a little look there. There we go. Our lovely Anne. Morning, Anne.
Morning, Anne.
She says, Dave asked about TV ATC coin, 2.5 inches diameter equals 6.35 centimetres.
So
what were these?
6.3.
Yes.
So they are trading coin size. Perfect.
Amazing. Thank you, Anne.
Thank you, Anne.
That was lovely of you.
Right.
Anne's lovely. She comes and feeds me at the shows.
Oh.
She does. She used to be
you
on
have your own personal feed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know, it's amazing. She used to be in my design team, did our lovely Anne. But she cooks vegan stuff for me at shows and brings it to me. I know. She's not only very talented with her crafting, but her cooking's ace as well. So morning, Anne. I'm very lucky.
You are very lucky.
I'm very lucky. Dave and Brig always cook for me as well. I'm very lucky. I know, right? I know. There's loads of people on there as usual this morning. We've got Diamond, John, we've got Heather, we've got Tori, we've got Alison, Sylvia. I know there's more people, but I might have missed you. Who else is there this morning? All having a lovely chat.
Absolutely.
As ever. That's the gang. Do join everybody because they're all there on Facebook.
Have a bit of a search for us on Facebook. Yeah, you'll find it there, absolutely.
Yeah.
So this is the deal of the day. We have two main offers a day. We have a one-day special which launches at 6 p.m, which Leslie's going to talk about in a second. She's back on at 9 o'clock with that. And then we have at 7 a.m. a deal of the day that launches again for 24 hours, or if it sells out in between, then that's it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you do need to bag this one, get it in your basket. You can multiply. At that price, we don't limit it to one per person. So if you are making a lot of things sell, if you're really into your ATC coins, this is definitely one to stock up on.
Yeah.
If you would like to get hold of it, your item number 111641, and obviously make the most out of that price.
And other deals we've got going on this show as well. We've also got our Club G45. Now this is again right up Leonie Street. Look at this. This is the hanging decorative frame kit. Now, this is $44.99. Now, this is going to be dispatched on the 14th of June. You can only buy it up until the 2nd of June, but it will be dispatched on the 14th. And this is what you're going to get. G45, obviously, or Graphic 45, are so well known for their gorgeous designer papers. This is actually a chance for you to enjoy a project put together by the G45 Club. So that's the wall hanging decorative frame kit, $44.99. You can only get it until the 2nd of June, $44.99, and it will be dispatched just shortly before the middle of the month.
They
Okay,
have
about
full
14th.
instructions with that, and they always have the video tutorials, which is handy. I'll tell you about my craft alone. Yay! I've got these massive stamps, the stencils, and oh my words, you're going to join me for 2 hours, and it's going to be a project, maybe techniques. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but we are going to have a full 2 hours class. So it's sat there with me. We're going to take it nice and gentle, not rushing through, so you can get hold of the kit. Now, that will be delivered to you in time, so make sure you get hold of that one. It is going to be the 23rd of June that we're doing that one. I'm really excited about that, so make sure you get your baskets checked out. You are saving £10 if you part Freedom. 702294.
Order it now, get it at that Freedom price, delivered for £17.97. Now it's coming up to 10 to 8. I mentioned that we also have not just deals of the day, we also have our one-day specials launching every day at 6, and it's time to remind you of today's one-day special. Now, last night at 6 o'clock, we launched the brand new one-day special. Lovely Leslie Wharton's back with us. Morning, my dear. How are you?
Better than I was.
Better than you
Can I
were.
just say huge thank you to that lovely lady you've been working with all morning, because she, at very, very short notice, stepped in for me last night and...
What, Leonie?
Yes.
Oh, bless her.
Not a problem, Milo.
Absolutely, yes. I really appreciated it. So, yes, I'm back in the chair,
Good.
fighting off, but
Good.
I'm here.
Now, Mementa. Tell us about your connection with Mementa then.
My connection with Mementa is purely, we actually got associated about a couple of years ago, and I actually launched them here on Hochanda not long after Chocolate Baroque had joined. And they asked if I would represent them, which I did. And then we've had a bit of a gap, and then they've come back again, and here I am representing them again.
Fantastic. So what have we got as a one-day special? It's a mixture of things.
It's an
isn't it?
absolute amazing bundle, is this. We have this. I love, which I'm sure that probably Leonie did last night as well. This paper pad.
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing. But on top of that, we also have some beautiful cut-in die.
Yeah.
There's 16 butterflies in that.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean? And what I like about these, the heavyweight, these dies will cut through. Last night I cut through 300 GSM card.
Right.
With that.
Also, I
And
love the fact it's just one die. If that was
Yeah.
16 separate dies, I'd end up losing all of them. So this keeps
Yeah.
them all in one place,
Yeah.
which is rather
So
lovely.
you've got embellishments by the boatload immediately.
Yeah.
It cuts in, by the way. It doesn't cut. It cuts in, doesn't cut out. You know,
Right.
it cuts out, doesn't cut in. You don't. It doesn't leave behind the butterfly silhouettes. It actually cuts out a whole panel itself.
Okay, and this is what you can do with them, obviously. You
Yeah.
can have them fluttering all over your card if
Yeah.
you want to.
This is what I did last night.
So that's technically the waist, isn't it?
That's the waist, yeah. So what I did was use the panel, took them all out, and then replaced them. Okay.
Now, this is on extended delivery as well, so it will be dispatched from the 7th of June, so just over a week away.
Yeah.
We've then got next to the die,
yeah,
this
we have got a
embossing
beautiful
folder.
embossing folder, which is a cut and emboss.
Oh, right.
So that centre panel, so you emboss at one point, and that centre panel is then cut out.
Excellent.
Don't throw the bit away.
No.
And I shall be showing that today, because that makes a wonderful, wonderful other piece to just use randomly. Next, we have got the most wonderful, very, very pretty wreath, which I think would be all year round. You could make it autumnal, you can make it for Christmas, you could make it for a spring, even a spring bride wedding.
Absolutely.
And then you've got all the wonderful fonts in those dies. You've got thanks, you have got hello, which they seem to like a lot in the States.
And you've got love.
And love,
Yeah.
and then the little leaf and the little flower. Make great dies, lovely fonts, very, very swirly.
And also another embossing folder at the end here as well, but you've also got the added benefit of the extra dies too, so you can cut out and actually put what you've die cut on the embossed.
Absolutely, yeah. Do it in one, emboss in one colour, put it on in another, you know. So you have got little words. Emboss. This is a great. This was from Memento themselves. You know, emboss your envelopes.
Yeah, why
How's
not?
that for a fabulous
Because envelopes
idea?
usually are forgotten about, aren't
Yeah,
they? Why not
yeah.
make them part of the decoration?
Why not? You know, it's very, very, very easy to do.
Can I flick through this paper pack?
Oh,
'Cause I'm
please do.
intrigued.
You must. This paper pad is an American
Oh,
size.
man.
Yeah, I know. You've got 68. You've got 48 sheets.
Right.
16 designs, 3 of each.
I love
so you've got
these.
some water splash effects, you have got some really random watercolour effects, but then splashed in between, you've got them highlighted.
Metallics.
Metallics,
Yeah.
with silver or gold.
Oh, I love this to bits.
Isn't this gorgeous? I mean, how much would you pay for that on its own,
Oh,
Dave?
a small fortune.
Yeah. And each of these items works out at less than £6.
Wow. So this is your one-day special, down by £14 to £29.98. Look at this one.
I know.
You get much, much more than
Yeah.
just one of these. You
Yeah.
get how many of each?
3 of each.
3 of each.
So, you know, one to stroke if you need to. Look at this. I love this because it's almost grunge at this end, but you give them the splashes of the silver down there.
Do you know, I'd be quite tempted. I don't know what sort of finances you've got at home, but I'd be tempted to have one of these as like a collectible.
Oh, it's absolutely. I must admit, I found that, and it's 220 GSM.
Yeah.
Brilliant for die cutting, embossing. I'm going to be doing some sanding with it today because it's got a pure white core, and it's actually in good construction, which I'll show again today on the show.
Excellent. Well, it's coming up at 9 o'clock this morning, remember, the one-day special. It is a bumper bundle from Memento for £29.98. That is just to die for.
It is. I think that on its own is worth at least maybe, you know, not quite, almost half the cost of,
Yeah,
of
I'd
the actual
say
whole
so,
deal.
without a doubt. Gorgeous quality as well. Not
Yeah.
only printed beautifully,
No.
but also foiled beautifully too. We'll see you at 9 o'clock then, Leslie. Thanks
Yes,
ever so much.
thank you for having me.
No problem. Now, if
Okay.
you want to see everything else that Leslie brings us, of course, Chocolate Baroque as well, have a little look on our website. It is hochanda.com. So that's everything that's in the Momentous show. So everything that you can see there is available at the moment. If you just want a die or a couple of dies or whatever, you can do. If you don't necessarily want to have the big bundle, that's absolutely fine. But if you want to have a little look at Chocolate Baroque, if you want to shop by brand, you can do that with any of our suppliers here at Hochanda. Just go to the Shop by Brand page and you'll see everything. Now, this is our TV schedule for the day. This is what's coming up. And this is, of course, doing the Shop by Brand as well. So just go to letter C. You'll see Chocolate Baroque there. There we are, look. So all of these stamp sheets, that's what they're known for, Chocolate Baroque, incredible quality. Of those wonderful rubber stamps, of course. And if you're finding that you're spending more than 60 quid, which is very easy to do with our fantastic prices, you can, of course, always split the cost into 2 with our Flexi opportunity. That's if you're spending over £60. Now, if you're in the USA, you can also join Flexi as well and enjoy Flexi, and you can also, of course, join Freedom. If you want to join the Freedom Club in America, it's $19.99. In Europe, it is €14.97, and in the UK, it is £6.97 for a month's membership of Freedom. That means you don't pay any P&P, along with other benefits as well. But Freedom membership is an absolute must. There we go. Look, so it's all on the website. Check it out, hochanda.com. So those are what you can see from Chocolate Baroque. But what about the deal of the day? Let's remind you of the MDF deal of the day. That we launched only about an hour ago. Very busy it's been as well. The
Mudduff. Brilliant, isn't it? I like saying that. It
Mudduff.
reminds me of Lord of the Rings.
Does it?
Mudduff. Mordor. Is it Mordor? Mordor. Mudduff. Sort of crafty version
kinda
of
works.
Mordor.
Oh, by the way,
Anyway.
thank you for those of you that got in touch about the ATCs, the artist trading coins. They are exactly the right size if you want to use them for that. But if you don't want to use them for that, it doesn't matter.
Absolutely. And if you cover them with paper, I mean, they've all got the little hole in, so they've been designed, you know, for actually hanging. Brilliant because, if you're doing Christmas stuff, I know it's early for stuff like that, but great for Christmas decorations. Great for all sorts. There's loads you can do with it. $11.99, and it's not a thin MDF as
No,
well.
it's
It's a
not.
good weight.
Do you know what? I'd be tempted to make that into bunting, actually. Put
Yeah,
letters
yeah,
on
yeah.
it, spell out people's
That'd
names.
look really
Yeah, it
cute.
would look really good, wouldn't it? Or make it look like light bulbs. You can do them in different colours.
Yeah. And I think that's it because you get, how many do we get at the actual circles?
30 of
You
the
get
circles.
30. So actually, I mean, you could easily make an advent calendar with those. I for some bizarre reason, I'm just talking Christmas, which is weird. But you could do an advent calendar with those, couldn't you?
Yeah.
And you could put like little pockets on them with a little gift inside.
You can make them look metallic. Just put some embossing powder on them, either silver or gold, and they'll just look like metal discs.
Absolutely.
So,
So much you can do. It's funny, because I did do the one-day special last night, and I've just realised I left all my stuff just there on Leslie's working area. So it's like, oh, poor Leslie. She'll have come in this morning to this. It'll look like
total
chaos.
devastation. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I say thank you to everyone who joined us this morning online. I think everyone's going on and getting, I look like it's Leona. I was saying hello, and they were guessing who it were. But yeah, thank you for all joining us this morning on Facebook. It's always lovely to have your Christmases round the corner, Emma.
Totally.
Christmas is round the corner.
Now, we're nearly out of time. We will have a good evening Hochanda, as we do every day at 7 p.m. this evening as well, where we kind of round up the day and show you some of the highlights, some of the most popular items. But if you want the deal of the day, or more importantly as well, if you want those sunrise savers, they are going to run out. That price will run out in about 3.5 minutes at 8 o'clock when the next show starts. So don't miss out on those.
I've got my Leonie Let Loose. It's dark room doors today. Seriously cool stamps.
I had a look at your show earlier.
Oh, mate,
Looks
they're
good.
so cool. So make sure you join me for that at 11. What have you
So
got?
I've got Picture This with Andy coming up next. Great stamps you're not going to want to miss. Thanks a lot for watching this morning.
Thank you. Thanks, Davey.
Thanks, Leah.
Did you know you can watch Hochanda 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for free using our app on Roku? Just like your smartphone accesses an app store to add new applications, your Roku streaming player or Roku TV accesses the Roku channel store to add new channels. By downloading the Hochanda channel, you'll be able to access your favourite craft channel on your TV anytime you want to watch. Here's how to do it. Turn on your TV and connect your Roku device. Next, turn the power on and press the home button on your Roku remote. Scroll up or down to select Settings. Select your network and select Setup Connection. Roku uses a wireless connection, so select your router name and add your password. This should be on the side or the bottom of your router. If this is the first time using Roku, then you'll need to set up an account on the device or by going to the Roku website. That's it. Now it's time to add the Hochanda app. Simply press the home button on the Roku remote. Scroll up or down using the arrows on your remote to select streaming channels. Then open the channel store. At the top of the channel store, you'll find a list of featured, new and popular categories to explore. Enter Hochanda into the search bar and this will take you to the Hochanda app. Now simply select Add Channel. When you see the added channel screen, press OK and return to the home page. Now scroll down to the Hochanda app and press the star button on your remote. You can then use the arrow buttons to move Hochanda to the top of the screen for quick and easy access. And that's it. You can now watch, purchase and catch up with your favourite shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your TV whenever you feel crafty.
Flexi Order has arrived at Hochanda. What is Flexi Order? When you place an item on FlexiBuy in your basket, you'll qualify for Flexi Order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your FlexiBuy payments, so you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. When you add at least $80 worth of any item to your shopping basket, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flexi Order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly FlexiBuy payments, offering you extra flexibility when you shop with us. Flexi Order, making your shopping experience with Hochanda easier.
We are going to have one busy show this morning. Hello, welcome along to Hochanda on this Wednesday. Andy's back.
Hello, David.
Hello, mate. Good to see you.
Again.
Thank you for coming into Good Morning Hochanda as well.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice little kind of start
Less
to the day.
formal and a little, yeah.
Now, if you've not met Andy before, Andy and Picture This have been phenomenally popular here at Hochanda. Tell us a bit about yourself first, because you're an artist, aren't you, first and foremost?
Yes. Yeah, I forget there's still a whole load of people out there that have never seen this before. So, but yes, fine art background. Come from fine art background. This whole project really started a bit of a lark, a bit of fun, and we sort of trialled it out in the industry, and then it flew.
Everybody loves the concept of it because it's a bit quirky, very, very different. And this set of stamps that you're seeing today, or this set of stamps, is actually your logo, isn't it? This is your kind of company signature.
Yes.
And it's the first time it's been available. This is just £10.99. Now, if I just put... We always have to do this. I'm just going to put There we are. Something white behind it. Look at that. Now, if you look at the point of sale that's in the studio, if you look at the banner that's behind Andy just there, you'll see that that is what they use as their focal point. That's the kind
In
of
fact,
big look.
actually, there is the artwork, just over your left shoulder.
Oh, the original artwork, just there.
That's the original thing. That's we kind of trot that around with us. It's a bit of a motif and a legend, and that is where we took the original artwork from.
So this is the first time that you've been able to get where it all began, and a quarter of a big stock of this has already gone. The A6 Signature Terrace for just £10.99. Who'd live in a street like that? There we are. So that's the stamp there that you're going to get for £10.99. Let's have a little look at some of the finished cards as well, because there's loads here to get your teeth into.
Not quite sure, because I can't see them.
Where's the ones? There we are, that's it. Now, that's been decoupaged. That is brilliant.
That's from Maud, one of the ladies that helps us out do it. And she's put those, and I know the name now, glossy accents, yes. She's put that over the windows.
Right.
And I don't know if the camera... camera's caught it.
That works so well, doesn't it?
It does. And such a simple little thing like that.
And there are other products that do exactly the same job too, but glossy accents is probably the most famous one.
I'm sorry, it took me ages to learn that name.
So £10.99 to get you the new Signature Terrace. You can multiple stamp it and mask it so you can make some look in front of others. And that sort of thing.
Hopefully, yeah, part of the demonstrations. I hate saying that because you go demonstrate something and I freeze immediately. But yeah, the whole thing is geared around showing you how flexible these stamps are.
Well,
that's the idea.
In 3 minutes of the show, a third of the stock has gone already. Crikey. Let's move on and show you what else is in the counter.
It's a lot of stock.
I know.
It's not just a little box.
There's a lot of stock. OK, let's move on to our next one then. Now, this is Terry and June. Now, this is a larger version. We did something a little bit similar, smaller, and it's in the show as well, coming up a bit later on. But there's the Terry and June one of them on their scooter.
Yep.
The running dog chasing after the lovely couple as well. You've got the actual verse there, the best of times. Really lovely imagery, and you've got some great cards around it that shows you how you can colour them in and have so much fun. So these will obviously characters that you can introduce into your scenes.
Can I say the Terry and June, as you see there on screen, that was born about by the one from Little People 2. There's a small motif legend there.
And look at that. That's with white embossing powder, no colouring at all, but really great. And
how
also,
strong that image is.
The font is also coming up in the show, the words as well. We've got those in the show, aren't we?
The worms.
The worms, yeah, absolutely. 251867, the Terry and June, that takes me back to the sitcoms of the 70s. £10.99 if you want to go for those, and you can introduce those, of course, into all the different scenes that we've got in the show as well. Andy, follow me down.
I will.
These are a bundle of words and numbers, but they are available individually, and this is new today as well, isn't it?
It's brand new. It's part of the new launch, Terry and June, and these three worms, as they're known. 2 sets of worms, 1 set of numbers. And that's just a selection there.
Yeah.
And again, it's a coloured embossing. And as soon as I saw that, I just thought, it looks like a baby card. Something for a new arrival. Just love, laughter, you know.
Now,
joy.
The font is great. It really, really is. A bit difficult to see what they say there. I'll get some envelopes to put behind so you can see them a little bit better. But you've got all those numbers. You've got the ordinals there as well, the RDs, the THs, and so on. So let me just pop the envelope behind them. There we go. Can you get 2 more for us, Andy?
Yep, of course.
Thank you, mate. So it makes it easy to see. There we are. Look.
Yeah.
Happy days, love, laughter, birthday, wonderful, marvellous.
Tried to cover the bases with the sentiments there, because this isn't a formal font. This is my weird, scrawly, left-handed writing, which I've actually stylised with the deco motif. And again, it was because it was asked for. I'll show you a bit of a demonstration later on, and thought it was good. Do that. And now I've done this, they want an entire alphabet.
I can understand why. I can really understand why. Let me just show you some of these finished cards, because they are really lovely. Very Art Deco, as Andy was saying. Happy anniversary. Sometimes it's just the words, that's all you need.
Yeah.
Happy 50th anniversary. Really lovely design and font. Congratulations, Joy, marvellous, celebrate, wonderful, love.
There is one here which I particularly like. Look, that is
a
really nice piece of design work there.
Dead simple.
Yeah.
And sometimes the simplest ones are the most effective, aren't they?
Works for me every time, you
Yeah.
know that, yeah.
Well, this is on Freedom discount as well, so if you do want the words and the numbers, $29.97 is the non-Freedom price, plus your P&P, or $26.97 if you are a Freedom member, and no P&P, of course, for you as well. You can buy them individually, though, if there's one set in particular that you want to get your teeth
Yes,
into, maybe
very
the
much
numbers,
so.
they're £10.99 each. So you do save more by buying them as a set of 3, but you can buy them on their own. 655-239. Now, next, we've got another set of 3 for you. Now, these have also been on before, but not together, but we're offering them to you as a triple bundle in this show today.
Yeah, so
And you've
revisit
got
this
your picket fence with the lanterns, you've got that fantastic post box with the setting sun in the background, love that. And you've also, of course, then got your other kind of quirky fence as well. Let me just use the card again we should have done this before we came on air, but sorry. There we go, pop that down. Oh.
Yay!
There we go. So there you've got your fence and your lantern. And then the other one, thank you, is your post box, which is just there. There we go, look. So all 3 of those for $29.97, and that's 045861, your item number there. But they look really kind of comical and whimsical, don't they? The fence is kind of leaning, so's the lamppost a little bit.
Yeah, these form part of the early sort of the ghost image range,
Right.
which I do believe we have a little further down.
We have. £3 off if you want these as a set of 3, but again, I think they are individually available too, aren't they, these? Oh, these ones aren't. OK, so it's just a set of 3. OK, 045861 is that item number there. Let me go to our little people now. This is the same sort of artwork as with Terry and June, but smaller images, yeah?
Yeah, it's part of the Little People series, and they're what we use to populate the landscapes, which you have seen in other sets, and also on your website. But somewhere there's Terry and June. Can you see it? There they are.
There they are, look, on their bike.
Yeah, and that just caught people's imagination, which is how we ended up doing the enlarged version.
OK, and again, if I just put something white behind it, you can see it a little bit better.
There we go.
There we go, look. So you've got all these different scenarios, different characters in different situations there. There we are, look.
And those ones are more character-driven. The
Right.
first ones, the carrot people, were just silhouettes. These are actually, so you've got what I call English is what I was bestest at. Yeah, the cocktail couple.
Yeah.
And there's a little guy fishing.
So with those fantastic building stamps that obviously Andy's very famous for, these are going to be perfect to kind of, create scenes and pictures and stories and so on.
It's the narration.
Yeah. £10.99 gets you all of those characters. 476726 is your item number there. And then we've got the Ghost collection that you were talking about, Andy.
Ghost set, yeah.
Yeah. So again,
Weirdly,
this is
no
a bundle.
ghosts in it.
Now this is a set of 4, and this is again where it all sort of started for Andy and for us as well, where these wonderful scenes of rickety houses. They could be haunted houses, they could be whimsical and fun comical ones. It depends how you colour them in as to how they look, really.
Yeah, these were the ones that we produced very quickly as a proof of project, and could we do it, is it possible, and it was never meant to go into production. So once all the others sort of took off, this, that and the other, and they found, well, where's number 1, 2, 3, 4? Because the whole series starts off at 5, 6, and of course we actually put them into production. They've gone to rave reviews. People love them.
Absolutely, and just look on our website at some of the reviews from people who've bought these before. Obviously, if you use them individually, they work, but you can mask them off. I'd be tempted to do a mask actually for each set of stamps, so you've always got a mask there, so you can make one building in front of the next if you want to, introduce the characters, the people on the bike, that sort of thing, to tell a story. How you colour them in is entirely up to you, whether you paint them, whether you use your alcohol markers, whatever you want to do. A quarter of the stock of this is gone as well already.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Busy
for everything.
I know. It always shocks me. It does shock me, honestly.
And just to give you an idea of the sort of potential, I mean, this is a kind of collection here of all sorts of stamps that are in the show today, so it's not just one particular stamp, but it gives you an idea as to how you can make it into your own individual city or town, whether it's a new home card for someone. Look at that one. That's the brand new one today that's flying at the moment. It really, really is, but there it's been coloured in the middle and then left monochrome on the edges, which works really well.
It's design-based, design-orientated, and that's where these actually hopefully win out, because you can really bring your own individuality, your own creativity. It has a good graphic grounding.
And the little people that we were talking about, here we are. This is a kind of a key introduction here. Someone's got a new home. They coloured that one in the middle. The other two, the black and white ones. Obviously, the focal point is the one in the centre, but just bringing people in makes it more real. Behind us here, we've got various artwork that I just think this is so stunning. Here, look at this.
Yes, the decoration from previous sets.
Yeah. So you can really make your own vista, make your own town, make your own city, do with it whatever you wish. But it's artwork from Andy that you can colour in however
And
you
it
choose.
all works with each other. That's the prime thing.
Everything ties
so
in.
those will work with these will work with those.
Okay, demo coming up. Oh. Let's remind you of the brand new stamp set that is new today. Here it comes. Well over half the stock has gone on this, and this is the signature. This is the actual logo for Picture This, where it all started really for Andy and his business partner. And you can have this today for just £10.99. Obviously, you can mask it and you can make, as we showed you with some of the samples here earlier on, you can make it very three-dimensional by decoupaging it if you want. There's so many techniques you can use on this. Make the windows look real with a little bit of glossy accents so it's shiny. £10.99, brand new. This is going to be a sellout, it really is. 086067. And another thing that's in the show are the card blanks that we've got for you too. This is a pack of 50 card blanks and the envelopes as well. The pearlescent envelopes are included too. And this is £19.99. I don't think it's limited stock. No, it's not limited stock yet. Might be soon though. 974436 is your item number. They're 15 by 42. Or if you just want 25, they're on the bottom of the screen at £14.99. But to be honest, if you're going to get twice as much for £5 more, I'd go for the big one.
Well, makes sense.
1999, yeah. 974436. What are we doing first then, Andy?
Well, you always tell me to do masking.
Yeah.
Because you tell me often that you love it. I don't know why, but you love it. Probably because it frightens me.
Does it really? Because
yeah.
I mean, it's important to tell everyone that you're an artist, you're not a stamper.
No, I'm learning, and in fact, I'm bringing something new. Everybody go, oh, yawn. But new to me today, I'll show, and you'll be like, oh, this is going to end badly. But what we're going to do, see this card here?
Yeah.
We're going to have a go at making that and showing you. It's just simple composition. These two are not available today. That's Trubbery.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure it's available on your website, and if it isn't, Nigel's in the green room and he'll be there doing it right this very second.
Okay.
So,
yeah, check the web for those then.
Yep. Everything else, I do believe, is here today.
Good.
Right.
So you're bringing Terry and June in with the fence and the lantern as well, so,
Yep.
you know, all things work together.
Hopefully, if I can remember how to do it. Now, they've got me nailed down here, trapped in, baby gate
So you
there
can't
to
walk
stop me wandering. Which apparently people are quite disappointed in the fact that I don't wander off set anymore. New, different board.
Very nice.
Yep, just, I always use the, whatever the other one is. And I think these magnets are scarier than the old ones. Now, let me get this right. How have we got to do this?
If we move you there, if that's all right.
Yeah, they've moved the overhead camera, haven't they? So, budge up, as they say in Norfolk. Right then, bit of paper, a couple of scary bangy things.
The thing is, with a stamping platform like this, it makes stamping so easy and so much fun too. But also the quality of these stamps are second to none. So we're going to use the Terry and June set.
And, as we like to do, brand new out the bag.
Yep.
Well, we try to, really. It's either brand new out the bag or it's been used to the point where... Because...
By the way, if you've got any artwork you've done using any of the Picture This stamps, we would love to see what you've done, because everyone's going to be doing different things with it. Take a photograph of it on your phone and send it to us, and we can maybe show it during the show. studio@hochanda.com.
Very, very much so.
Yeah,
That happens quite a lot. Well, it has happened in the past, and I've been nothing but impressed. Do you want to do a little bit of this? Do you want to place it? Or shall I?
No, you place it.
All right,
There you
so
go.
that's, I don't know if you can see them both, but I'm just working with this.
Right.
So we put that there. And then just, it's loose, no stretching, and we just pick it up. Simple as that.
So you've got two options with Terry and June. You can either invest in them in the large size, which is what's on the screen at the moment, or you can, of course, go for the small little people, and they are in miniature in that set.
Yes, yes. The other one fits on the sort of more background houses. They are all scaled to real degree. Now, you do like doing this, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on then. Give it a whack.
Ink it up. There you go. Nice gentle taps. What sort of ink do you use? Is this
It's the VersaFine,
Right.
yes. It's kind of what we were recommended when
Yeah.
we first started to have the stamps produced. The factory itself said it works best.
Good.
And we took them at their word, and we've had no problem with it. A little bit light there.
Am I?
I don't know. I think, just in case. El Splato.
Okay.
And this is kind of backwards for everybody else and stuff, but it works for me. Just make sure that's exactly where I want it.
Cues on the phones again. It's kind of a foregone conclusion with Picture This shows. We always have cues on the phones. Everyone loves the concept
Remember
of
that very first show?
Yeah.
And everybody went, oh, they're strange. What's he doing? And then within 10 minutes, they're gone.
Yeah.
Like we're in the car on the way home going, what happened?
it. Everyone likes things that are different and new, and that's what I think you've done brilliantly. So,
Okay.
oh, look at that. You can't get a better image than that. Crisp, spot on.
Yeah. If you can sort of really show that off, because some people they're different. And so it's taking up some people a while just to get to grips with the amount of pressure, but brand new, out the box, straight down.
And you're using the
Job
card
done.
that we've got in the show today to stamp onto,
That
yeah?
is, yeah, that's exactly what that is.
So it's a perfect card to use if you are buying the stamps today.
Right, what I'm going to do, just
Let that
a little
dry.
bit of... You haven't mentioned my shirt.
Oh, very nice.
How's that?
Brand new branding.
Yeah,
There you go.
well, same old branding.
But it's embroidered.
Same old me,
Yeah.
but no shirt.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, thought I'd mention that. They'll be available at the concession stand in the auditorium.
On the way out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They won't actually, just in case.
So dry that off so it doesn't smudge, and
Yeah.
then mask it.
Oh, mask, look,
Yep.
little mask. Neatly cut out this time. I am... Being left-handed, I'm going to have to thieve a couple of those. Right.
And the masking works obviously on this, but it also works brilliantly on the houses too. So you can have, some behind others, and
Works on
just
anything.
creates depth.
Yet again, another new stamp, and that's just for chance. There are some really old ones down there, but get your inker off.
Yep.
Try not to put too much. Now then, if you can see the illustration, okay. Oopsie.
So the idea is you're going to put the actual fence and the lantern behind the bike. Yeah.
As you see it here, you see,
Yeah.
this is how it's done.
Right.
So basically, what bit of the Vespa scooter is in the way is going to be protected by the mask.
Right.
So straight over, gentle lift, go for it.
Ink it up.
Yeah.
Ooh. There we go.
What a team!
What a team. Absolutely.
Whoa, what a team! Just give that another splat there.
Yep.
Sorry, I've just got it perfectly in one of the lights, and I can see a dry spot. So, and that's the only criteria, really.
Yeah, just make sure you ink it
Yeah.
evenly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Line it up. Because it moved, didn't it? a little
Yes,
bit?
it did. Yeah.
Okay. Then stamp it down. I do love stamping platforms. They make life so much easier.
Well, it works on this level.
Yeah.
The image will always come down.
Look at that. Do you
Again.
want to go back?
That's
missed a
it,
little
just
bit.
in there.
There we go. A little bit more pressure.
And that is just because, even though this mask is made, it's copy paper basically,
Yeah.
and it's microns thin, but it's still enough just to lift the stamp. The stamps are made such high tolerances that it's enough, and it just needs that extra little bit of pressure just there.
And then look at that. Now the bike is in front of the fence. The scene is coming alive. It's telling the story.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Now, what you could do, if you look on the actual set itself, you've got the little puppy that could be running along, and there are 2 or 3 where the hearts are being used as the exhaust. So there's so many different ways. Now again, these are not available officially today, but if you trot off now, I've got to get the right ones. See, brand new one, really old one.
Okay. So to be honest with you, stamps get better with age, don't they? They work perfectly first time, but they just seem to get better the more you use them.
Yeah, a lot of people said when we first started making these that stamps need to be primed and sort of worked in.
Yeah.
And yet they all noticed ours went down first shot, bang,
Yeah,
job
perfect.
done. And that's a measure of the quality of the stamp.
Well, all of these, apart from this one that we're using now, the first two we used were brand new out the packet, so it
Yep.
kind of proves the point.
Yeah, now the reason I've used this board is because you can do this with it. Okay, you can overlap. With the other board, it used to trap it into the corner, it's too deep. This one, because of the way the lid is designed, it means now that, just check the illustration again, we're going for this one here, and we can be quite confident, slightly different, look, but we're going for...
Similar but different. Yeah.
Yeah. We planted the tree in the gutter. These things have to be worked out, but you know, it's showing you how and why. Pick it up. Make sure, just...
Ink it again?
You were there, weren't you?
I'm there, I'm primed, I'm ready to go.
It's like a gun.
Yeah.
Go for your ink. Go for it slow.
There we go. Very nice.
Go on. Go the whole way.
Another one?
Oh, yeah, I was just thinking stamp it.
Oh, stamp it, right. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you seem to be enjoying yourself.
Yeah. That's the whole point. Crafting's fun. Stamping's fun. Or maybe it never used to be. If you haven't got yourself a stamping platform yet, treat yourself to one. Get some of these stamps from Andy and picture this, and you'll be in your element.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
I mean,
What can go wrong?
Ooh, lots. Lots, trust me. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to reintroduce... Just to put, we're off piece now.
Yeah.
With regards to the image. So I'm just going to put that back down. And gonna... This may not be brand new. I think it may have been used at one of the shows, but fluff.
Now you should find the foliage from the collection. If you shop by brand or have a look on the website now, you should be able to find not only the houses and the people, but also the trees and so on.
Yeah. Just to point out, I suppose, really, that this one, it has several pieces on it.
Yeah.
So it's not just... Now, what I've done... I can't do that. Can't have it in front of the scooter, so I'll just plant that behind the scooter. And these are things that you think about. You have to think about compositionally. You know, just make sure that it has... So, we'll lift that one. You can pick that one up for me.
Yeah. There we go. Ooh.
It's okay, it's just that.
Just moving the mask a little bit.
I'll put another couple down, so...
Ink up the stamp.
Yep.
And this is a brand new one, by the way, this stamp, by the looks of it. Or if it's been used, it's only been used once or twice.
It's probably actually not been inked up before. It's probably been taken out of the packet for demonstration purposes.
Right.
At the show.
Okay.
Because Nigel does the shows. The much taller guy, if people have seen us around and about the country, that's Nigel. He does tend to do the...
We usually bump into each other at the shows. Now, Angel policy-wise, anyone that makes things out of your stamps can sell what they make, is that okay?
Yeah. I always sort of keep it quite simple, really, and say, don't take the Michael.
Yeah.
You know, don't set up a production rung at a print workshop and this, that and the other. Anything that's made for good charitable causes has our blessing.
Brilliant.
You know, so church... See?
Yeah.
How amazing is that?
Isn't that great? Now,
It's dead good, isn't it?
the bike is in front of the tree. So
Yeah.
it's got that dimension, it's got that depth to it. You've painted a scene and you're telling a story.
Yeah. And have we got time? Do you want to put the worms across
Yeah,
it?
let's do it.
You're on a roll.
I
you
am.
are.
Try and keep me down. Now, the words, the brand new words today, and these are, again, the letters and the words as designed by Andy. Lovely font. We've got all sets. We've got the set of 3, or you can buy them individually if you want to. Individually, they're $10.99 for each set. And the sets you actually got the choice of, you've got Happy Days Worms, Love and Pride, and Deco Numbers. So that one there is the Deco Numbers with the ordinals as well. The next one is the Love and Pride. So that's got anniversary, love, pride, celebrate, joy, and congratulations. And then Happy Days is that one with the word birthday, marvellous, love, laughter, happy days, and wonderful. So they are $10.99 each, or if you buy the set of 3 and you're in the Freedom Club, you get, of course, discount as well on top of that, down to $26.97, and that's a delivered price for all 3 sets. 655-239. Okay.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's worth mentioning, it's a hand-drawn font.
Yeah.
You're not going to go online and find it somewhere. It's not clip art.
Right.
This is, weirdly, my writing. Being left-handed and scrawling, I had to learn from a very early age, and I kind of adopted or developed this weird printed.
Is it a drawback being left-handed and an artist, or doesn't it really matter, right or left?
It probably doesn't really matter. Leonardo da Vinci, he was left-handed apparently, because when they studied his mark making, he mark makes like me.
Oh.
He draws at a left-handed angle, whereas somebody that's... Are you right-handed? Oh.
Well, I'm weird. I eat left-handed and I write right-handed, so
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. But I know a lot of creative people are left-handed. I know that.
Yes, yeah. That's because you know this whole brain thing. Well, apparently left-handed people are the only ones in their right mind. That was something I learned very early on. Right, okay. Now the reason that these come separately is because you see there we've got here we can move them down and just adjust them. See, so they're involved with the image. And this where one thing breaks over another. In fact, we'll be a bit clever. What did I do with that? Seeing as it's mask overload today,
Yeah.
I'm going to put those back, or put Terry and June back as a mask. Okay. And what we'll do is we'll just bring that across her back, because there's all sorts of cognitive, psychological elements.
Okay. I like the fact that the happy and the days are separate, because it means you can be a bit more...
When you actually study those, hopefully, I've tried to cover all the bases. The letters, the numbers, they all mix and match.
Yeah.
So that you can get much more out of the combination of those stamps than ever you could the individual.
Ready?
Yep, nice, clean.
Let's do it. I wonder how many people are singing the song at home.
Oh, Monday, Tuesday.
That's it.
Now, funnily enough, I keep getting the Love and Pride one stuck in my mind.
Oh, okay. King.
Yeah, King. Yeah. What my heart yearns for now, Love and Pride. Yeah. Country Boy.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, from my neck of the woods.
Look at that. Isn't that great?
And the wonderful thing, now you see, this is what happens when everything goes. Oh, here's a pencil-y thing. Can't speak a lot better when something like this, man. Even though that S disappears behind her, it's a wonderful little graphic device. But you will read that happily. There'll be no problem with read that. You'll just at a glance know what that says. It won't be a problem at all. And it does work, as I say, as a little motif, an image, something a little bit clever.
I like it. I like the whole scene. So what we've used there to make that particular image, whether it's a card or whether it's a picture that's going to go in a frame on the wall, we've used, of course, the Terry and June, the large image of the Terry and June stamps. So can we show you a picture of that to see exactly what you get? Because you get, obviously, the two characters on the bike. As well as that, though, you're also going to get other images as well. Here it is live that you can see. You've got the running dog, which I think is great, running after his master or whatever. You get the little love hearts. That could be the exhaust coming out of the pipe at the back.
Yeah.
Love that.
I'm going to tell you
little
what they're
corners
called.
as well, and the words best of times there too. So that's £10.99. I mean, that could be a going home for Christmas image as well, couldn't it? It could be presents on the back.
It's anything and everything. We've come up with all sorts of scenarios. Weekend away, first anniversary, which is your worms are in. Like I say, a romantic interlude. And one of the things that I put on, which I don't know if the director can flash back. Look, she's going away with a boyfriend, a chap, a fella. But when you look at the luggage, look, she's took a cuddly toy with her.
Oh, yeah, on the top.
Yeah, she's actually taken that with her. So
I bet that's his.
Well, I hadn't actually considered that, but possibly.
Could be, couldn't it? £10.99 then if you want the Terry and June stamp set. That £10.99 the price, 251867 is your item number, 251867. And now, we've got some images actually that have been coming in from you at home. Now, May, I think, has actually sent this in. Oh, Dave, sorry, not May, sorry, wash my ears out.
Is this the pyrography guy?
Now, this is his wife actually uses this for pyrography, evidently.
There you go, yeah. Seen
Dave
two or
and
three of
Briggs.
these.
Sorry, I didn't realise.
Who?
Dave and Briggs, they're fans of Hochanda.
Oh, right.
Friends of Hochanda. There we go.
The vertical one.
Yeah, the next one. There it is. Again, that's pyrography. So you can stamp it, and then with obviously the kind of hot tool,
Yeah.
do the burning on the wood. That's what
That's the
pyrography is
ghost
about.
set. That's the one that's available today.
Yep, that's in the show. If you would like that, £38.96 for the Ghost collection. 979178. We're going to remind you of all the stamps that are in the show, including, of course, that brand new one, which is actually the iconic image, the kind of symbol of Picture This. But first, if you want to join Freedom, Janice is going to tell you why it's a really good idea to do just that.
Hello everyone, I've got a minute or two to tell you why you should all be members of Hochanda Freedom. Did you know that with Hochanda Freedom you could be saving on your deliveries every single month? For just a £6.97 monthly fee, you'll benefit from unlimited standard delivery, which means the more you spend with us, the more you save. And do you know the best bit? You can cancel at any time. Becoming a member of Hochanda Freedom, you'll also be able to take advantage of our exclusive Freedom members discounts, where you can save anything up to 20% on an already fantastic Hochanda price. Freedom members will also receive our exclusive members badge and Freedom newsletter, which will keep you updated with all the goings on behind the scenes. Look at all these benefits for £6.97 per month. Over 12,000 of you are already members, and we thank you so much for being part of our family and sharing your crafting passion with us. In fact, I'm going to hand over to you to tell everyone else about your experience with Hochanda Freedom.
I'm a Freedom member, which means I can shop a lot.
It's the discounts and all the special offers you get.
I get special offers, I get special discounts. They tell me when everything's happening. So if there's a special show I want to watch, then it's there. I'm able to just shop when I'd like.
It's just good to have. Yes, you do save. If you buy like I do, you save.
You see, you could be a member instantly for £6.97 per month with no monthly obligation. So when you want to cancel, you can. Just give us a call or go to our website quoting the item number 888 So, don't forget you get your unlimited standard delivery, exclusive Freedom discounts, members badge and members newsletter. What are you waiting for? Join Hochanda Freedom today and become a member of the growing Hochanda family.
Now then, this is the original artwork. That's the logo for Picture This, the company. And loads of people loved it, commented on it and said, oh, is it available as a stamp? And it wasn't until now. That's the original artwork. This is the stamp that you can now buy. It is the signature stamp, the Terrace, for £10.99. And you've got, how many houses are there? About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there's about 7 or 8 different houses there with staircases, all that sort of thing. My favourite card, I must admit, is this. Let me just pop that in front so you can see. That is all decoupaged. Isn't that just incredible? Just cut a few houses out, layer them up with your foam pads or dimensional glue or whatever, and you've then got a 3-dimensional scene. And as Andy was saying before, the glossy accents on the windows just makes it look like proper window panes in there. So really, really lovely. If you wanted to go even further, you could, if you wanted to, cut the windows out and maybe put some little rice lights behind it. You can buy those really kind of cheap rice light strands from the supermarket. They're only a couple of pounds. And it will look like the lights are on in the houses. You could do all sorts with it. £10.99, multiple stamp it to create a fantastic big town image if you wanted to. It's brand new today, £10.99, and 60% of the stock has gone already. We've got as many of these as we could possibly get our hands on, which is great news for you. We haven't sold out of it yet, but I reckon we might do by the end of the show, the way it's going at the moment. So that's the brand new, eagerly awaited Terrace, £10.99. Next to that, we've got the Terry and June. Now, this is the big size one, which we used in the demo a few minutes ago. Here it is that's been used with white embossing powder, so you could just use it monochrome like that. I love the love hearts coming out of the exhaust pipe. Really cool. But equally, it could be a driving home for Christmas scene if you wanted to make it like a Christmas card, no problem. Best of times, the dog pounding and racing behind the bike is really cool. And there's lovely little flourishes as well. 30% of the stock of this has gone to £10.99. 251867 is your item number there. Now, the bundle that we got for you, these are the brand new words and numbers, okay? Happy Days, Love and Pride, and deco numbers as well. Lots of you going for all 3 of them. This is on a special discounted price if you're a Freedom member. $29.97 drops down to $26.97 with a massive £6 off then if you're a Freedom member, and no P&P to weigh either or to worry about. Also, if you want to buy them on their own, they're $10.99 a set, so you can either have Happy Days, Love and Pride, or the deco numbers for $10.99 each. Buy them all together, you save the extra money. 655239, your item number there. Then we've got another bundle. Now, this is the Ghost set, I think, isn't it? Oh, the lamppost, big pardon. Ghost set's coming up. I can't see from behind. There we go. Look, so this is the, this has been on before, but not as a bundle. You've got the post box there with the setting sun. You've also got the kind of dancing or leaning lamppost with the picket fence as well, which we used, of course, with Terry and June a few minutes ago. $29.97 for all three of these, 045861. Or you can't buy them individually today. You might be able to in the future, but at the moment they're on a bundle with a discounted price for buying all three of them. Then we've got the little people too. Now this is great for, maybe you're going for the terrace stamp today, then these figures would be the perfect size to use with those size houses. Or if you're going to go for the ghost houses that we've got coming up in a second, again they're the perfect size. The miniature versions of Terry and June, there we are, look. You've also got all these other characters, all these other gentlemen and ladies. There's one with a little cat, I think, as well, which is just down there too. So it brings your scene to life. It kind of makes the whole thing animated, really. £10.99, the little people too. 476726 is your item number there. And lastly, we've got the Ghost Collection, which is what Dave Brigg was showing us with the pyrography. Another great way of using them. Didn't really think about that, but why not? You know, you don't just stamp it and colour it in. You can use it for pyrography if you want to. So there they all are. They're all individual houses. There we go, look, so you've got 4 different houses, plus you've also got things like the buckets and spades, you've got the windows, so the windows could be 3-dimensional if you want them to be, and you can put one house in front of the other, they can all be side by side. Really, really lovely. You can make them spooky, you can make them quirky and fun, whatever you like. Half the stock of these houses go on as well, 979178, and again, the little people too would be the perfect size to use with those stamps as well, see? So they'd be perfectly proportionate. $38.96 then if you want those 19 stamps in the Ghost Collection. Now the brand page for Picture This, if you want to see other items that are available from Andy and the range, here we go, look. So it's on the website, which is hochanda.com. You just basically click on P for Picture This, and then all the companies that supply us, starting with the letter P, will pop up. So go down until you see Picture This, there it is, click on it, and then all of the stamps that are available in the range will pop up. So if there's any that we haven't got in the show that you'd like to get hold of, like the Aviator, for example, we've also got, what else is there? Well, we have got them on their own. The post box is on its own, look. Not on the show, but they are on the website on their own, so you can buy them individually and singularly if you want to. One of my favourite ones is that trysting place. I love that because that's in a picture that's behind us in the studio. And there's all sorts of wonderful images you can build up. All other houses are there as well. Just have a little look at your leisure, and provided the website lets you order them, it means they're in stock, you can order them. They don't have to be just in the show. And just to show you behind Andy here in the studio, look at what you can do with the other houses that are available, just building up these wonderful scenes just here. There we go. So you can, again, mask them off if you want to, make some in front of the others, but all of this is done with multiple stamps and the characters as well, the people just there too. So, you know, you can really build up a scene. Using it, and just using it as black and white works, but you can colour it in, of course, if you want to too. Fab. All of those you'll find on the website as well. All right, Andy, we're going to be using the terrace next. Is that what we're doing?
Can do.
Is that all right?
Yeah, yeah.
The brand new one today?
Yeah, yeah. Right. What I want to do first, can you reach that?
This one?
That's it. We're going to actually be using this as a base, as an illustration.
Right.
And we're going to be doing something similar, not as complicated as that because time's moving on, but using the words. Now this is what brought the words about. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, very simply, here we go. And just to show you, and we've mooted it along with a few of the greetings cards that's there. Simple graphic images.
Right.
Just thinking about your composition. It doesn't have to be a smorgasbord of products.
Okay.
You know. So that's what we're going to be working with, or something along those lines.
That's one of the little people that is being brought into the equation. That works really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, stamping platform.
Stamping platform.
Oh, sorry. Same one again. No doubt you're in charge of the ink pad.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's kind of how it's turned out that way.
Absolutely.
That's it. Try. Oh, scary.
Those magnets are strong.
And they bite me every time. They do it on purpose.
Brand new stamp set.
Yeah, brand new.
Where it all started. The original artwork for the company. Picture
yes. Well, it's even got a production number on it. That's a bit concerning. So straight from the factory. Actually, you get to unwrap it.
Oh, okay. Cool.
There is something nice about it, Brandon.
A brand new stamp. There we go. Look. Never been stamped before, never been used before. Straight off the production line.
Look at that.
Very nice. Now this could be anywhere. This could be in Cornwall. It could be in York. It could be wherever you want it to be. It could be abroad. It could be in Amsterdam. There we go.
There you go. Go on then.
Brand new stamp.
Let's have this. Here's your illustration. Look,
Right.
Just to kind of show really that, you know, it's not like...
Everyone can do it.
Yes, very much so. It's just central it, and that's as much as I want to do. Look at that. Lovely, crisp, clean. One of the girls...
It smells new too.
Yeah. when we have a new delivery and stuff like that, one of the girls will come in and she actually walks up to the table with...
Wants to get in first.
Yeah, and she does.
Shall I ink it for you?
Yeah. Oh, you panicked then. You thought I was going to do it.
I know.
There you go.
I'm on a roll.
And let me sort your worms out.
So we're using, remember, a VersaFine ink pad, which you recommend as being one of the best
It
to
was
use for this.
recommended to us, and to be quite honest, I would now, without hesitation, recommend it to anybody else.
Right.
And those people that are having trouble to get it stamped first time, check your ink.
Right.
You know, I'm not quite sure how they are. They're not the end of the world cost-wise, so even if you
No,
haven't
they're
got
not.
that,
I think
you're
they're
using
about
another brand.
£7 or £8, something like that.
I think less than that. I think.
Ready for me to go down? Yep.
Yeah. And that's what we're aiming for, if you can see them both.
There we go. Christening a brand new stamp. There we go.
There is an icy cold hand around my heart, just in case it doesn't work.
I've got faith. I've got total faith. Oh, look. Look at that. Is this actually modelled on any particular town or not?
Nah, back in
No,
my head.
back in your head. Okay.
Yeah. It's 101 images I've seen, which I've sliced up, juxtaposed, and, you know, I mean, I've used this image in background proper paintings, as in fine art, capital A. You know, I'll use a plethora of these buildings just to fill a background.
And actually, if you
like
are, we were talking of masks as we were earlier on, all you'd need to do really would be to have a straight line there to mask that, and you could keep it as a repeat pattern. You could build up a whole kind of town with it. Really,
easily. I mean, I've only got to put that one.
80% of the terrace is gone, Andy. Blimey.
We actually, and this is truth now, we special ordered a big production run because we suspected it's popular. It's very popular anyway. But if, what did you say, 80%?
Next up, that would be limited stock, and then whenever that happens, it's gone.
Yeah, because there's a shed load.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding, shed load. Right, before we get too carried away with... Right, you can see where we're heading. You can pick your own worms.
Okay. Well, we've done Happy Days already, so let's do something else.
Yeah.
What about Marvellous and Wonderful?
Yes. You see, this could be I don't know whether it's journaling or what, because I don't fully understand the different genres of crafting. Is it journaling and
Scrapbooking?
Scrapbook.
Yeah.
Something, sorry, but something like this. I mean, that could say new home, the date, or paid for. You must think you get paid for. I'll do the alphabet. And the date. And then it becomes...
But on this one here, you've got the tram in the picture, you've got Terry and June, the smaller version of them, just kind of whizzing past. Again, it could be someone's brand new home, first home that they've ever owned. It could be marking any occasion, or it could be just something whimsical.
Put a simple frame round it, it goes on the wall, and it's a forever memory.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what it's all about. This is where we kind of push this way, this creative composition and narrative. Art with a small a, probably.
Does it matter where we put the word marvellous?
It's entirely up to you, but what I would do, for me, I would actually... See? That fits there, and that S drops in the gap.
Ah, yeah.
So...
Good thinking.
Now, it's entirely up to you whether you arrange all your letters, your words, and pick them up, or do them individually.
Right.
I have found individually is best. A little bit slower, but it means you're accurate and you don't perchance not one. So I would pick that up. See, that's something as well. Just make sure that that is about parallel with the edge.
Okay.
Which means when you mount it and frame it, everything's square and you're not wasting anything.
Gotcha. Now the terrace that we're using in the demo is now limited stock. That was inevitably going to happen. Next update will be a sellout. So if you want the terrace, the one that is the actual logo for, picture this.
Signature terrace, formal title.
Okay, let's pop that over. Now we've actually got a picture coming from Claire, actually, who's been using the terrace, I think. She loves the quality and the versatility of the stamps. And there we are, look, she's coloured it in just like your logo, actually.
Yep, nothing wrong with that at all.
Love it.
The thing is, that's a great starting point. Confidence is up, tails up.
Yeah.
She'll just take it from there.
And look how wonderfully well, thank you for that, by the way, Carol. And look at that.
Thanks,
look how
Carol. Cheers.
wonderfully well the word marvellous is stamped. Perfectly
Do you know
crisp.
what? Marvellous.
Marvellous.
I'll do it on purpose next
I know
time.
you do.
It really plays
Yeah, yeah,
in your
yeah.
head. Right, next word.
Okay.
Yeah,
what other words have we got?
you're in the driving seat here.
What about congratulations?
All right.
Pop that over on that side. So bear in mind again where the C and the tail of the R are going to go. Do you link that up to the top of the house like that?
I wouldn't. I'd keep them just separate. Just give it what it is, it's called giving it an environment.
Right.
So, especially with words, because when you actually read a word, it's not the letter so much as the gaps in between that you're reading.
Okay. So about there?
That's nice. You could probably... For me, I might tuck it in a little bit so we can get a very similar margin.
Right.
So, again, when
Take the marvellous
we
off.
actually put a mount round it, we're not actually got too much trouble composing the mount.
Okay.
A lot of people do think this. It's part of the process for me.
So what I love about your stamps are the fact that not only are they going to make fantastic cards, it's great artwork to go in frames to put on walls. You can sell what you make as well, as Andy said before. So if you are raising funds for good causes or anything like that, fill your boots.
Well, the idea is that some of the fine art, for want of a better word, the really clever fine art thinking is done for you.
Yeah.
And you just get to play with the creative side of it, knowing that everything else is there to support you.
Again, look, perfect. Perfect reproduction.
Yeah.
Spot on.
I don't know if you want to go with any more worms, but shall we put a chap in?
Yeah, why not?
You pick the worms, so I'll pick the chap. We won't go... I was thinking it was a bit sinister.
We've got to... I was thinking that, actually. We've got to sell out the terrace, I'm afraid. It's gone. The one that's behind Andy's shoulders there. If you've got it in a basket, please check out. That's yours. But if any bounce back, I'll let you know. But technically, the last one's gone. So congratulations if you got the terrace for £10.99.
You've done well.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to put a little character in now, are we?
Now, I've picked him. I think it's quite more benign. Right. And I kind of thought about the same place because he fits handsomely there. Just bear in mind your margin at the bottom.
Oh yeah, so move them up a little bit.
So it's not just the image, it's the surroundings, the environment of the image too.
Now 80% of the little people's gone as well. Because if you're going to go for the houses, this sort of size house, or the ghost houses that are in the show, or you've bought some previously, these are the right size for those images.
Yeah. They all should. They're all designed to a greater or lesser extent to work together.
Yeah. Of course, if you're buying the big Terry and June, then that will work well with the picket fence and the lanterns and all those size.
Apart from that, as you can see, it works with this as well, because what you do is it brings it more into the foreground.
Yeah.
And people are starting to get this now. It's not just a stamp that makes a card. You know, everything works with everything else. And
take your hand out of your pocket. Look at you.
Yeah, slovenly. You're bad lad.
But it kind of it teaches me perspective as well, your stamp range.
It's all there, yeah.
Yeah. It's all done for you, but it's
there.
something you pick up and you learn as you go along.
I keep looking at the clock, and I know you've got somebody in your ear telling you to, but I'm just thinking, it's moving on, isn't it? Where did this morning go?
7 minutes left.
Yeah, exactly.
You've only got one show today as well, haven't you? Or
Yeah,
two
just
shows?
one.
Just one show.
Is...
Little People, limited stock. Is that going to go the same way as the Terrace? They fit the Terrace stamp brilliantly, OK? We'll do more demos, though. We've got another 5 or 6 minutes to go on the show, so we can still carry on adding things in if you want to, or colouring them in. What's your favourite way of colouring these in, by the way?
There is no favourite way.
No?
Whatever.
Whatever suits you?
Yeah, whatever. If you wake up feeling a bit playful, you can do what you want. Colour them in with popsicles. But I use, and that's the new thing today, might not be able to demo it because time is moving on, but you've seen me use the pencils, seen me use the watercolours.
Yeah.
Hey, look, there's even a pot of water there, look.
Oh, crikey, right.
So, it's quite special. Larry's been with me a long time.
OK, well, I'll tell you what.
That's just standard watercolour paints. And now, No, well, you can carry on finishing.
All right, well, we'll give you a couple of seconds just to reset and remind you of a couple of other products then that are in the show as well. The Little People, technically sold out on the Little People now, as well as the Terrace. That's now gone at £10.99. Congratulations if you got the last one. We do still have the larger Terry and June stamps if you want that one. And of course, these are much, much bigger than the Little People, and they'll be perfect to work alongside the fences and the lanterns, that sort of thing, that are in the show as well. So £10.99 for that one. That's been a popular set this hour. It's 251867, your item number, for £10.99. And then we've got the text for the very first time. Again, it's Andy's fair hands that have done the writing here. You won't find this font on a computer or anything like that. It's actually done by Andy, which you can use and on your cards or whatever you want to do. It makes sense to go for the set of 3, although we do have them individually available. But as a set of 3, the Love and Pride, the Happy Days and the Deco numbers, if you're a Freedom member, you're going to save a total of £6, plus you don't pay any P&P either, 655239. But if you do want them on their own, they are available at £10.99 each. And the Ghost Collection that we talked about earlier, 60% of the Ghost Collection's gone. These are the houses that you're going to be getting. We'll pop them up for you. Any second, we'll kick the machine. There we are. Look. So all 4 of those houses, you're going to get a total of 19 stamps for £38.96. And that's really, they can be haunted houses, they could be rickety houses, they could be comical fun houses, whatever you want them to be. Again, you can decoupage them, you can mask them off to make them look as if one house is in front of the other. Create your own town, your own your spooky city, or whatever you want to make from them. £5 off, £38.96, and that's 979178. Now, the cards that we've been using in the show, the card blanks and also the envelopes too, these are the bamboo card. Now, the pack of 50 is the best value at £19.99. You can buy 25 if you'd rather for £14.99, but for a £5 or more, I'd go for the 50. Gorgeous quality paper and card, 15 by 42 is the size, and you're going to get, of course, those pearlised envelopes included as well. And that's 974436. We've got a couple of minutes, literally a couple of minutes, Andy.
Well, it's more a show you then than
All
I
right.
do, so... But you just take over anyway. Did you mention those cards come in 2 depths? Look, got a shallow one.
Ah,
And that size too.
right.
So, just worth mentioning.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
You're ready for this. Hang on to your hats.
Okay, I'm hanging.
Right.
Oh, look at that. That is
Now then,
lovely.
Not finished. Not at all finished.
Right.
Because, and let me tell you, I was going to hopefully get around to demming this, but, you know, things have got away from us. New to me. Let me just show you that. I mentioned those?
Distress oxides, yeah? Do you like painting with
You
those?
do that to me every time. Yeah, I've been got some, treated myself
great,
to
aren't
some. Yeah, and very similar to a product I use, I've used in the past, gouache, heavily chalk based, so very familiar to me straight away. So although the colours are like got weird names, you know, I'm used to things like quinacridone D4, you know, big pigment.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, exactly. But Dusty Concord.
Yeah.
And there's some.
My favourite's Rusty Hinge. That always makes me giggle.
I've got a favourite, but I can't say it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Rusty Hinge. Yeah, it's easy. Right, so that's what I've used, and although little inarticulate at the moment with it, I'm still finding my way with it.
And that's the terrace, of course, that we have sold out of in the show today. But
So exactly what we're doing today. But the big thing is, what I wanted to say with these worms, they're not perfect, which is not something you should admit.
Right.
But the idea is, it hasn't been taken into a computer and digitalised. That's why it's not a typical font. So the idea is, it looks hand-drawn.
yeah, looks like you've done it.
Yeah, even when you do it, it's enough. The discrepancies are subtle, like me, like what I is. But here, now, can the camera pick this up? It struggled last time. See this one?
Yeah.
That's your normal congratulations, plus that. Just a gold pen over the top.
Oh, so I see. So you actually trace over the top of it.
Just drew over the top of it. Well, it wasn't as complicated as trace.
Okay.
So, and that's exactly what's going to happen with these.
So you could do that with maybe a white pen as well, if you're doing it on black card or something along those lines.
Yeah, and this is not part of the dem, but I'm going to turn it over. This is me just drawing it and playing, and that is nothing more and one of them. In fact, let's kind of do this all.
The Copic pen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We're a bit too short of time, but...
So use it basically like a template that you can embellish and add to it if you want to.
Yeah.
Use Andy's handwriting to put your spin on it.
Now, I've just drawn that, and you can see that's part of the stamps, and then it's as simple as this. Oops.
Get the right end.
Story of my life. Yeah, and then a bit of pressure, and then just follow it round. Now this is on watercolour paper.
Right.
And it looks stupidly and ridiculously easy.
Well, it is, I suppose, isn't it?
Yes!
So
Now,
use the stamps, and then you can just add decoration to it, add
Straight
colour
over the
to it,
top.
straight over the top. Exactly.
this has been done, and I wanted to show you this, but I'm really aware of we're up against it time-wise. We actually did a drop shadow in orange, and then a fade left, then a hard outline. In fact, the next time I come on, I'm going to have to demonstrate this because...
Have a play.
Yeah.
Well, the words are in the show. 2 sellouts. You can still order after the end of the hour as well if you'd like to. Andy, thanks ever so much. Good to see you again.
It's okay. Just
Perfect.
that shows it off to it.
See you the next few weeks.
I think actually we're having some time off.
Did you know you can watch Hochanda 24 hours a day, 7 days a week using the Hochanda app on your Amazon Fire Stick for free? Just like your smartphone accesses an app store to add new applications, your Amazon Fire Stick accesses the Amazon App Store to add new applications. By downloading the Hochanda app, you'll be able to access your favourite craft channel on your TV anytime you want to watch. Here's how to do it. Simply turn on your TV and connect your Amazon Fire Stick. If this is your first time using the device, follow the on-screen instructions to connect to the internet and log into your Amazon account. Once set up, you'll need to open the search bar. To do so, simply use your remote circular directional dial to scroll to the search icon and select it. Now simply type Hochanda into the search bar and this will take you to the Hochanda app. All you need to do now is select download, and remember, it's free. Once this is added to your Fire Stick, you can move the app for easy access. Press and hold your home button on any app and then select apps from the menu that appears. Scroll down to the Hochanda app and press the button with the 3 horizontal lines on your remote and select Move to Front. And that's it. You can now watch, purchase and catch up with your favourite shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your TV whenever you feel crafty. Have you ever shopped with us at Hochanda before? We are the home of crafts, hobbies and arts, a shopping channel based in the UK that delivers worldwide. That's right, we ship to your door wherever you live. You can watch us online at hochanda.com, on our bespoke app available on iOS for Apple iPhone and iPads, and Android phone and tablets, Roku and through Facebook Live on Crafting with Hochanda USA. Did you know that for only $8.95 per item, you can have your crafty shopping delivered directly to your door within 7 days? When you see something you like demonstrated, head to our website or app, place your order, and within a few minutes your item will be on its way to you, directly to your door, usually within 7 days. Alternatively, call the number on screen, which is 272 200 0300. Remember, the price you see on screen is the price you pay. However, why don't you become a Freedom member? Thousands of you already benefit from exclusive members discounts, monthly newsletter, members badge, and not forgetting free shipping for the whole entire month. Purchase Freedom membership for just $19.99 per month and join thousands of crafters who are already members and leave the rest to us. Now that's service. Very good morning to you. Welcome to your one-day special. The lovely Leslie is with us. How are you, Leslie?
I'm here.
You're here, and you're doing a very good job.
Thank you. How are
Very
you?
good. I'm all right. I think I'm doing a good job.
Yes.
Good, good. That means I'll last the day. Talking of lasting the day, we've got a great day lined up here on Hochanda. We'll start right here, right now, with the one-day special. Launched last night.
Yes.
Busy launch, but
Yes.
for anyone that's just joined us, perhaps didn't see the launch last night, can we have a little chat about Momenta?
Yes. Momenta, an American company, produce a lot of their own brands, as well as having some very famous brands under their own belt. And are very, very good at doing dies and embossing and paper pads.
Yes, they are. You wait till you see what we've got lined up for you. With the one-day special, you do get the combination of the embossing folder, the dies, and you've also got some fabulous paper that we're going to be running through. Yes.
For those of you who love stroking paper, this is definitely in that category, I'll tell you.
Yeah, it certainly is. It's a great price as well, £29.98, saving £14. Sorry, I interrupted you there as you were talking about Momenta.
No, it's fine. So yes, they bring some wonderful. And what I like about their dies is, do you know what? They're actually very heavyweight. I'll let you just. When we come back to the demo area, I'll let you feel the weight of the dies. They're very substantial. They're no different to any other dies.
Yes.
But it just seems the weight. They've got really good pressure. I cut through 300 GSM card last night.
Did you?
Yes.
So it's excellent quality.
Yes.
And that gives you confidence, doesn't it,
Yeah,
when you're
it does.
crafting?
Yeah.
To make and create some beautiful cards
Now, this is
like
one I made last night, which is, now this is cut and emboss. So it cuts out the middle and embosses the outside.
I really like that. So you can add a sentiment if you want to.
Yeah.
Or maybe you could add a photo, for example.
Yes, that would be
look
lovely.
It would, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And that emboss as well looks absolutely
That was
beautiful.
literally one I just kind of thought, you know what, I just like the plain black and white on that.
It's nice,
So
isn't it?
embossed it with a folder, and these are the dies that come with that folder.
Yes, I was going to say that looks really nice. And again, here's another example of that folder, but just in a different way
And
with
that
added
swirl
colour.
is very, very useful.
Is it?
Yeah. You can add twiddles to anything with things like that.
I love to add a twiddle. We've got the lovely love card here, and again, it's that embossing feature, which could, of course, be a wreath, because so many people love that, very on trend at the moment.
I have to say that all of this, there's two wreaths in here. This one, there's one in the one-day special, and there's one a bit further down the counter. And I have to say, both of them, with a change of ink or a change of style with it, could be all year round. There could be spring, summer, lovely autumn, an autumnal wreath, or Christmas.
Now, we were saying about the embossing folder cutting out the middle. Let me just show you that, because that is a centrepiece.
Which
really
is what
like
I did.
that. Love that,
I
Leslie.
did with it, yeah. And that is such a simple card. I'm going to show you how to do that. It is such a simple card to do. Literally, you do not need very much at all.
Yes.
And again, the hello is one of the words out of the die and folder down below.
Love that. How simple is that? But what makes it lovely, of course, is the paper pad as well that you're using. Let me take you through that, because my word.
I'll let you flick it, John.
Yes, this is gorgeous. I'm going to just lift this up. You can see there instantly the different styles you're going to get. And what we've got is like a foil in there. But you were describing it in the meeting like someone has just got a paintbrush and flicked it on.
With silver paint.
Yeah, let me just lift this up and take you through that cardstock. It is one to be stroked. Let's take a look. Isn't that gorgeous? Lots of different colours through this as well.
Yes, there is. There's also these wonderful mottled watercolour splashed effects. I mean, that's probably salt background, that one, I would think.
Yes.
That one is a water background. Look at that. That is just a lower of oranges gone splashing around. This one, very simplistic, but you know what? You could then ink over the top of that.
Yeah.
Because, remember...
It will have to resist.
Exactly.
Yes.
You should be doing this, Chance.
Oh, no, not at all.
So you could add a bit more to that.
Yes.
They die cut beautifully.
Yes.
They emboss, fantastic. They sand, even better, because they've got a white core.
Now, that could be a meadow of daisies.
Couldn't it? It could be sand.
Yes.
There's been a lot of under the sea lately, so that could be part of it.
Yeah, it can. Do you know what's nice about this? We were mentioning, the different water effects. One could be using salt, for example.
Yeah.
Because you've got it right here, I mean, look at that. It may inspire you to then carry on and do those techniques yourself.
Absolutely. If you have to have a favourite, you shouldn't. I love this.
Do you?
Purely and simply because you've got the grungy effect down here, so that's more like a sprayed silver can.
Yes.
But then you've got all the flicks and spots over at this end, as I say, you've taken a paintbrush and thrown it.
And like you say, you can leave it as it is, or you can add to it as well with that foil acting as a resist.
Construct with it. Great for journaling, great for card making. It's brilliant.
I
You've
like
got
that.
Loads. Yeah, I do too.
That is nice, like the moon.
Yeah. But if you want to do some of the techniques that Lou does, you
Yes.
know, with the more grungier stuff,
Yeah, of
and
course.
that works beautifully with those type of backgrounds. They're already done for you. So if you've never understood how to do that kind of effect, you've got the paper there for yourself.
Yeah, you really have. And what's nice about this paper pad as well is that you can simply tear that out along the top. And you've also got the top part to use as well for
And it will
sentiments,
fit
maybe.
some of our stamps down the counter across here. You know,
Perfect.
some of the dies, little dies along here. Don't waste any of it. And the back is such...
Even use that. Perfect.
exactly.
Your one-day special is a great price, £29.98. That paper pad, yes, it is worth stroking,
isn't it?
but it's worth using as well. 396175 is your item number. You can only get this paper pad in your one-day special.
And can I just say something?
Yes.
The price of this, everything is under £6 each.
I know, it's a great deal, isn't it? So under £6 for the
that
paper pad, I know.
alone, without
Yeah.
the quality of your embossing folders and your dies.
This is all going to be dispatched for you from the 7th of June. It is excellent value for money. Can't wait to see what you do with this when you get this home. We've got some great demonstrations and inspirations coming up from Leslie as well. 396175, that's your item number for your one-day special. Now, on the website, this is where you can find all the items available for you. Some items are available individually that we've got on the show. Perhaps go down the counter and take a look at those a little later on. But you can see them on the website. Some great dies there. The alphabet dies are fabulous. And we're very busy for those. Always busy for alphabet dies. Why? Because you can make your own sentiments from them. So some lovely script and some lovely uppercase and lowercase in there as well. Check out the Memento paper pads, because if you like the one in the one-day special, you will love all the additional paper pads that we've got available for you. And remember, if your basket comes to £60 or more, you can open up a flexi buy, which means we'll divide the cost into two for you, taking half in this month of May and then the second half at the end of June. Can you believe it?
But
This year is whizzing by. Whizzing by.
You know, they say that it goes quickly the older you get.
Yes.
I didn't even have young people saying to me, time gone.
I think somebody has pressed fast forward this year. I was thinking that the other
Trouble
day.
is, I haven't caught up. I think I'm probably still in around about mid-March.
Are you?
Yeah.
Right, what we're going to look at,
Right,
Leslie.
I'm going to make I'm going to construct an invitation
Okay.
and an envelope to go with it.
Perfect.
And it's so simple with this. So if you're having to do batch invitations
Yes.
for a special party, or you know, if it was to come to have a barbecue, you know, you're invited. Basically,
Yes.
says it all, doesn't it? Could be anything.
And, you know, it's nice to send out invites rather than doing it over social networks or sending texts.
Yeah.
And mind you, I don't think anyone sends texts anymore. It's just all on social networking. So it's nice to bring it back and send someone an invite.
Excuse me, do you mind if I just get a pencil out of that's behind me?
Oh, sorry, I thought that was code. Yes, of
No,
course.
it's not code for anything other than please may I go and get a pencil.
Do you want me to get it for you?
Yeah. Do you want to get
Of
that
course.
orange bag for me, please?
Of course I
Janice?
will.
Sorry.
Oh, I like this bag. Very nice.
Thank you. So in here, I should have a pencil. If I haven't, I'm going to slit my throat. Yes, I've got one.
Please don't do that.
No. Sorry, I didn't
I'm
realise I said that on
I'm
there.
sure we will find you a pencil from somewhere to stop that from happening.
Oh, God. Sorry, my brain isn't quite catching up with
That's
everything
all
else
right.
at the moment. I'm
Leslie's
sure.
not feeling too well. You're doing a great job.
Right, so what I've done is I've taken the full length of the paper pad.
Yes.
I've just to say trimmed off the serrated edge because I took it off by the strip.
Yeah.
It's trimmed off the serrated edge, and I've done 11.5 across.
Okay.
You could do it exactly in half. You know, just cut it in half if you didn't want to do a lot of measuring. But what you do need to do is you need to kind of make a little bit of a mark at the top, well, in the middle, like that, and it all will become clear. And like so, and like so. And then I'm just literally drawing a line. I know this is a bit, but I thought, well, I'll show people exactly where it's,
Yeah.
you know, where we're going to be here. Cutting from one to the other. And I'm actually just going to fold this so we know where we're going to be. Okay, so that's that.
See, instantly, even when you're cutting and folding the cards, you've still got those gorgeous elements
Well, that's
on
the
there.
idea, and it doesn't
Yes.
matter which side,
Yeah.
you know? And I mean, if you got an invite in that, wouldn't you think, oh,
Yeah, I certainly would.
you might be a bit disappointed to find out that it was just a barbecue, but you know.
Yeah, well, this is it. Sometimes the invitations are better than the actual occasion.
Yes, I've had a few of those over the years. Yes. Never mind. It's the way it goes, isn't it? So, okay. And I just need to remember which way I'm doing that because I'm. Yes, I'm cutting that out and I'm folding this in. I've just cut out the wrong piece. Oh, Leslie, you are a fool. Oh dear. Okay, that's fine. That should have folded in and come to this. What am I doing? Yes, I do know what I'm doing. No, it's okay. I know what I'm doing, I think, she said, with absolutely no idea whatsoever. Cut that like that. Yes, I do know what I'm doing. I just measured on the wrong side. But don't worry, folks. We'll put this right. Okay, come on, Leslie. Hands straight. Okay. Right. It'd be so easy to go, oh, and here's the one I made earlier, but, you know.
We've got time. We've got time. And that's what it's about here at Hochanda. It's about going through the different card making or soft craft or painting, different elements, and just taking it up.
Yeah. So, what I'm going to do, I have actually kind of done it right, just measured it the wrong way around.
Okay.
So basically to do now is to get, if you're not sure about scoring because it's a thin bit, just take a decent ruler, and because this is such good card weight,
Yes.
you can actually do the scoring with a good ruler.
That's good.
So I discovered that when I couldn't find my scoring tool at the weekend. I thought, oh God. I thought, well, what about? And I thought, that's
Just
a good. That's a good.
Yeah.
Shows how good the product is.
I suppose it helps as well, that little nick at the top of the
Yes,
card to
yeah.
make it fold over.
Yeah, which is what I've done. And I'm just using that as my bone folder. Okay.
Perfect.
So, take those out of the way. Sorry,
It's all right, I'll get them out of the way for
are we
you.
not on overhead?
Yes, yeah,
Or is
we
it
are.
me that's just not being in the way properly? So, glue
Yes.
with my trusty pin that Gavin found. Not Gavin. Who's Gavin? Callum found for me on Monday. And then I lost it.
Your pin?
And the plot.
Oh, right.
And everything bunged up again. So I found it and thought I'm just going to stick it in the glue. So, a little bit of glue. So straight away, no, it's fine. It may have started out a bit of a rubbish, but...
Could you use double-sided tape for what you're doing there?
You could.
Is it better to use glue?
I do find glue and paper, with a good quality paper, there is a more of a bond.
Yes.
Especially if you've got an invitation which may or may not go in, ooh, you know. But there you go, look, there, straight away, there you have an envelope.
Oh, I love that.
Could I be a pain again?
Of course. What would you like?
In my crate, again, behind
Yes.
here, there is a pink little punch. You know,
1 second. Oh, got it.
yes, thank you.
Oh, these
know
are like
what?
the punches that you get when you go to the coffee shop.
Oh, no.
And then you get a free
pink
cake.
round punch, like a very fuchsia pink.
Not that.
Not that one.
Clearly, I'm colourblind.
My
That's a brayer.
my able assistant.
That's a green. Oh, hang on. I think I've got it. Yes. Yeah.
Round.
There
That's
you
the
go.
one, thank
Yes.
you. Yeah, do you want to work with all of those?
That's a brayer. I have no idea and it scares me. And I guess that's a punch. I'll pop these back for you.
Okay.
I
Right.
shall line them up like a surgeon.
Don't make me laugh.
Okay.
Right. So punch and turn it upside down because then you can do the halfway thing.
Yeah.
And as I said, really, I know I've made a bit of a show of this, but this is actually a very, very quick thing to do yourself. Oops. There you go.
Hey, look at
So
that.
there you go.
That is fabulous. Especially using the cardstock that you're getting. That is fabulous.
Now on here, I have
Love
cut.
that.
Where's it gone? I cut a piece of pink paper the correct size. Obviously didn't. Never mind.
It might be under here.
No, it's okay.
You
Doesn't-
sure?
Don't worry about it. I do have this piece which I can cut. Not an issue.
That's
So,
a really good
that's
idea.
it, isn't it?
Yes.
And it doesn't have to be. It could be a gift voucher
It
envelope.
could be the gift voucher.
It
Yes,
could
definitely.
be a money envelope. Just
Yeah.
to, you know, if you're giving, and a lot of us do give money to people nowadays. You know, why don't we just use? Or it could be a talking friend.
Yeah, you could. But you could put
Couldn't
some.
it, Janice? It could be a talking friend.
It could, yes. But you could put some jewellery in here or something.
Yeah. It could be
which
all
would be
sorts
really
of
nice.
different things. So, you know, and it's so quick to do.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
And you have got so many different papers, you know, or you could stamp on it, you know, you can emboss it first and then put it in.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
So what I am going to do is I'm going to emboss this piece.
Okay.
And
With
I'm
one
going
of
to
the
use-
embossing folders from the One Day Special?
Yes, and I'm using, this is the one I'm using, if you can see, folks.
That's nice.
Now this is the one that I think would make, well, they both will, make a fantastic wreath for Christmas.
Definitely.
For
Well, like you say, for any occasion, Leslie.
autumn.
Yeah.
Add a few more leaves to it, you know, doodling a few little swirls.
Or it could be like a number 1 or 2 or 3 placement, you know, somebody's won something.
Yes, yeah, yeah. You could even use this for place cards.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
And put in the name in the centre for your
Good
table.
idea.
Something different.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to emboss the piece of paper, not the card, because the card I'm going to just use. For all this is good weight.
Yes.
I want something a little bit stronger that's going to pull in and sound it out of the envelope.
That's a good point. Yeah, 'cause
So
if
I'm
it's too
just-
thin,
Yeah.
it would ruin that experience.
Yes, I just need something that's... Now, this is going to be slightly smaller than the actual, but it doesn't matter because the way this wreath works, it doesn't look odd if you put either side like that.
Yes.
You've got those bits missed off, but it still looks okay when
Yeah.
you do it. And I don't have to ask you to get that because I've got it.
Oh, okay. Thought you were going to ask me what to do with it, and I was thinking, distressing the edges.
Distressing the actual frame.
There you go.
So-
I'm learning. Do you want me to put your pin back in your glue for
Oh,
you?
please, yes, because otherwise we won't be able to glue anything down. Janet, you're amazing. Thank you so much. I mean, you can't even get the pin back in, can you? Do you need your glasses?
That
Do you know this is the blind leading the ridiculous here, isn't it?
We're fine.
Tell you what, do you want to give me the pin?
No, I've done it.
Oh, well done.
Got it in.
Right. So there's the thing. Now you can't really sit on the
Oh,
pattern
that is
paper.
lovely.
It is nice, but because it's got a white core,
Oh, Leslie, that's good.
so you're still getting all the benefit of your pattern paper in the background.
Yes.
But you're bringing the actual.
How coarse is that sandpaper that you're using there? Is it very fine?
Yes.
So just very fine?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, don't go for your dad's industrial sander. You know, it's not anything like that. I did know somebody who tried to use their father's industrial heat gun thing to try and emboss. Yeah. That's
Like a
whole-
blowtorch.
a whole other story. So, there, look. How's
That
that?
is a great idea. And this paper, I mean, isn't that beautiful? Again, what I'm seeing in there is a field of flowers. Could be a field of poppies, for example, you know, with all the pattern coming up here. It's absolutely delightful. And what a fabulous technique.
So, very, very quickly, to go on to the last bit, because I appreciate this has probably taken longer than I anticipated. I am sorry, guys, in the gallery. You've been very patient.
Take your time, Leslie. It's absolutely fine. I really like that technique. That is fabulous.
It's not bad, is it? And it takes literally seconds to do. Probably took me less time to do than it's to do all the other stuff.
Would that work on most cardstock if you wanted to
It
do
will. It
this
depends
particular?
what the core is.
Does it? Right.
So, for instance, if you do it on black card and it's a black all the way through, so it's both sides, you won't
Yeah.
see a thing.
yeah, of course.
You'll just rub the top off.
Yeah.
But if you've got a white core, like some of our designer papers, a white core, you can do it with. If it's got a white core through, you tear it.
Yes.
Then doing that technique will release whatever's underneath.
Okay. Love that.
Right, so if I can just take that, and I've got my You're Invited. Do you know what? I think I'll actually stick it down first.
Okay.
Shall we do that?
Let's do that.
Let's stick it down so we don't actually then get a whole lot of finger marks.
And the stamp that you're using, is that from the One Day Special?
No, the stamp I'm actually using is from the next set of wreath that's down.
Okay.
Which is got a wreath, and it's got You're Invited and Thank You and Just Because.
Perfect. And there it is. So that is part of our next set that we'll talk you through. So if you do want that, it's a really nice set. I like the font in there. I love the arrow with the heart as well, and the different flourishes that surround that. So you can really mix and match, can't you, Leslie?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I like. The whole of this, I mean, the One Day Special on its own is wonderful.
It is, yes.
We seem to have a glue that doesn't want to play now. I think I'll have to go and give it its marching orders at the end of this show. That'll do.
That'll do.
So, yeah, I like the one-day special. You can do so much with a one-day special on its own.
Yes.
There's no doubt about it.
Yes.
But everything on this set today will match. Right, quickly, Leslie.
No, take your time.
So, because this is actually, hopefully, almost to the end. If you've managed to stay awake till the end of it, well done. And that just gives it that bit of strength.
Yes,
That's
yes.
the only thing. And then finally, because I've already inked it up, you're invited. There you go.
Isn't that... How easy is that to put together, but how fantastic does that look? And
now-
expensive.
That slots in there.
Perfect. And there you go. There you've got your invited invitation. I really like that, Leslie. Well done. How easy was that to put together?
This is the one that I did for the sample for the counter look.
Yes.
So I used paper from the other pads at the other end, which you're going to get to,
Yep.
Janice. And it's like a magic one. There's nothing on the other side. And this one, look.
Oh, that is lovely. Same technique around there.
But I've used plainer papers.
Okay.
So it's up to you what you... But I think with the gold, if you're doing something, especially something really special, but
Yes.
as I say, it doesn't have to be an invitation, it could be all sorts of things, but I just think that.
Yeah, it's very special, isn't it? Love that. What a great demonstration. All with your one-day special and with the other stamps that we've got available for you on the show. We're going to take a look down the counter and have a look at those other items on the show. But while we do that and get set up, take a look at this. What a fabulous demonstration and another idea to add to your crafting knowledge. Your one-day special is excellent value for money, £29.98. Memento, American brand. We are dispatching these on June the 7th, so it's not long to wait. And what a lovely collection that you've got here. You've got the embossing folders and you've got the dies to match, but there's nothing stopping you mixing and matching your dies and your embossing folders. Really like the size of these as well. They're neat, aren't they? They're neat because they make that great size card for you. And it is one easy pass through your machines to give you that wonderful, fantastic results. For example, with this particular sample, you've got your embossing folder and you'll see that it cuts out the centerpiece, and that's really nice because then you can add a sentiment there. It could be a photograph, it could be a scene, it could be a stamp, adding some of those butterflies as well. And those butterflies themselves, when you're making and creating a card, how lovely is that, with all of those different pattern papers in there. And maybe add some texture to your butterflies as well so they look different. Background really makes them stand out as well, giving you a chance to make and create. And this is another lovely example of using the hello, but also using those butterflies to put around that card. Now, talking of card and talking of cardstock, my word, this is gorgeous. Let me take you through this. Instantly, when you look through this, first of all, you'll notice that it is luxurious. Let me take it this way and flick through it. Because what you've got on here are the different patterns, different techniques, but you've also got this foil on here as well that does look like it's been randomly flicked onto the paper using a fabulous technique that you perhaps might be using yourself. Salt techniques that really bring out the colour or take away the colour. It's almost like frozen ice starting to form on the paper there. which is, again, another fabulous way of using the card to give that maximum effect. You've got a few of each card as well, which gives you the chance to use it and also stroke it and love it as well. Really like the different colourways in here, and with the foil it gives you a chance to use your inks on here, and the foil will resist your inks. I really do think this is fabulous. And on some of the card, as you flick through, you will get the impression that you've got maybe a field of flowers, or it could be something underneath the water, for example, a seascape scene, a meadow scene. I mean, look at that. That is incredible with that foil on there as well. It does look like rusty patina, it really does. It's already done for you though. It's not a technique that you need to do, but perhaps it's one that you've admired other crafters putting together, but it could give you the inspiration to actually have a go yourself. Love this paper pack. Even down to the grey at the back, looks like a moonscape, doesn't it? If I just take this and just move it around here, along the top you've got that score, you can see that, so you can quite easily tear that out. It's perforated, but it also gives you a chance to cut this and maybe put some sentiments and stamps on there as well, or do a bit of journaling. Fabulous. 8.5 by 11 inches, that is the cardstock collection just there, and you get 3 of each design, as it says there. You get 16 designs in total, 48 pieces in that pad. If you like this, that so many of you love this, and that's why you're going for the one-day special, it is included in the one-day special, along with those embossing folders and dies to match. Beautiful collection. 396175 is your item number. But we've got some more items on the show. We're heading back to Leslie in a moment's time, but let's take a look at the stamp and embossing folder set. We're already busy for this, and this is something that Leslie was using in one of the demonstrations. You'll see that fabulous wreath there that was used to make and create that wonderful invitation, using a bit of sandpaper after it was embossed to give you that white element. Which is gorgeous, isn't it? There's nothing stopping you from using your gilding waxes on there as well. Fabulous. It's always handy, isn't it, to add to your crafting stash, add something a little bit different, just to refresh what you've got. So it gives you inspiration to make and create perhaps some new designs, some new cards, some new invitations. Maybe somebody has commissioned you to make some wedding stationery, some cards, some invitations. This is a great way for £13.99. Doing something a little different. Love the sentiments in those stamps as well. Really like the font. Again, there's nothing stopping you from mixing and matching with the embossing folders and stamps. It gives you a chance to have variety then. 564948. I mean, that is lovely, isn't it? Absolutely incredible. Using your inks and using your different techniques, perhaps a technique with the sandpaper again that Leslie has used with this embossing folder. I've never seen that before. I think that's lovely. And then just opening that up using some of the cardstock that we've got for you on the show. Everything is on extended delivery, being dispatched on the 7th of June, but my word, this is worth waiting for. 564948, 15 stamps in total, just £13.99. What a bargain. Right. When you're making your cards, when you're making your invitations, sometimes it's nice to have that border to make it extra special. Make it stand out, perhaps, from other cards, other invitations, other stationery that's available for you. This is excellent. £11.49 gets you 2 dies, but you can use these in so many different ways. So intricately detailed, excellent quality dies as well from Memento. This is your lacy rose border die, and you get 2 sets in this. So those are the dies, and let me show you some samples of what you can make and create, because sometimes you can use it around the edge of a card or invitation, and that truly will make you smile. You could also use it within the card as well. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Really like the colourway in that. And then here is another lovely example of how to use that, and if the glue sticks, that would stick on just there. There you go. It's beautiful, but then again, if you take that away, you could add your sentiment there, and that's why that was taken away for you. 873493 is your item number, £11.49. If you want to go for that, you can add that to your basket. Remember, if your baskets come to £60 or more, you can open up a flexi buy if you want to. Now, I really like this one because it's delicate, but it really does add an extra touch to your cards. This is your Momenta Leafy Swells border die set. So you get 3 dies in this set. Let me just open that up so you can see. And this gives you the chance to use them as a border, or as the sample suggests, right next to the dies, you could have it going across the middle. It's entirely up to you how they look. And here's a lovely example of the border being used in the same colour as the die. And now that looks almost like that card has been embossed, but it's the die cut out. Really like that. Very subtle. Very, very nice. £11.49, 649,333, which is lovely. And again, if you come up close, you can see the detail. Shall I put them the other way for you, Jimmy? Or you're right doing it like that? Jimmy's our director, everybody. If your name is Jimmy at home and you answered that question, well, thank you very much. But yes, you can see that great embossing detail on there, and the cut detail, or the cut detail more than the embossing. It's going to cut that out. Fabulous. And what's nice about that, you could actually snip into it and just use certain elements. You don't have to use the whole of the die. You could snip into it, maybe use it as foliage around your flowers or something.
I think there's one there which says you're invited. I've used it down the bottom.
And there is an example.
Which is it stood behind you there,
That one?
No.
Oh, this one. Oh, yes, I've showed that one. Yeah, that's lovely, the black one. You've got the elements. Sorry, we've got another one for you here. Oh, is that the edge bit there?
Yes.
Let me show you that. You see down the edge? That's nice. Very nice. You see, just adds that extra touch, and you can mix and match with all of your other dies on the show. 649,333. Moving on. Oh, this is stunning. This is stunning. This is your intricate butterfly. Really like this die. Really, really do, because you can do so much with this. You can just have this on a card itself, and that's going to look absolutely spectacular. In fact, I really like that colourway, the cream on that wood background, which is going to look very, very shabby chic. But if you wanted to use your ink techniques on here, or indeed use some of the cardstock that we've got in the one-day special, then this is what it can look like as well. Isn't that good? You could paper piece back into here, and you could also cut certain elements out. So again, you've got the versatility with the butterfly sprigs. £11.49, really like that. And excellent prices on all of the dies and embossing folders that we've got for you from Momenta. Remember, everything is excellent quality. 032249 if you want to go for that one. Your leafy flower, again, we've got that intricate detail that with one cut of your die cutting machine can deliver you some beautiful designs. And we've got one just at the top here, so you've got lots and lots of detail in there. And this is using it several times on a card. You see what we mean by cutting out certain elements? And it does look like paper cuttings, but just take it through your die cutting machines and then just snip off certain elements and have that as a background. How lovely is that? And that's just using white cardstock on the back of your one-day special card pack. Love that. 222204, and again, you can just snip into that and use certain elements. Love that. It could be a central piece, or you could split it up and it could be the whole piece for you. Now, we're very busy for the stamps we've got on the show. Here's a set of 3, so excellent value for money. My word, £9.99. It is a great price for 65 stamps. Wow. You've got your alphabet on there, you've got your numbers, you've also got your sentiments of hello, smile, celebrate, thank you, create, wonder, blessed, yes, love this, yay, beautiful and lucky. You've got laugh in there, you've got enjoy. So you can really personalise your cards, your invitations, your presents, your gift tags, your journaling, for example. Really like this larger font that you've got here with smile, you've got sparkle, and I guess with something like sparkle, you could use that for Christmas cards. You've got dream, you've got hello, you can put a couple of those together if you want to. Love that. Absolutely beautiful. 65 stamps in total. Of course, some of those elements, your individual letters as well. These are uppercase. Really nice font in that. Really like that. So you can now spell out people's names. You can put together your own sentiments if you want to. And then you've got a great wreath in there. And you've got the flourishes, the star and the heart. £9.99, all on extended delivery, being dispatched on the 7th of June. Got a lovely sample here. I'll just bring that in to show you. That's pretty cool, isn't it? That's lovely. Perfect. 156592 is your item number if you want to go for that one. Now, the large script is also proving to be very, very popular because what you've done is you've got online and you've shopped ahead. Your item number for this, 305750, you get 35 dies in total. 35 dies. So you've got the two different fonts in there, which look spectacular. Now, they are individual, so if you want to go for this particular font, if I just move those out the way, you might want to go for more than one, but if you want to go for this one, if I turn this around, if I may, because then you can see the font that you're getting clearly when you cut this out. And you're also getting, do we call those the ampersands? Ampersand, yeah. We call them exclamation mark. Explanation mark? Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. There's a new one. You've got your hashtag, your star in there. Oh dear, it's not even 10 o'clock. Love that. If you do, and they're substantial as well. Substantial and individual. £23.99. So your 31 dies include your ampersands as well. There you go. There's a lovely example of how you can use that. Joy to the world. Yeah, I don't know what the ampersand is just the fancy and. Yeah. Oh, well, you know. I didn't listen at school, clearly. Yeah, I know that's a question. How rude. Can you tell I went for the ones that I was most comfortable with? Oh, there's your hashtag. There's your star. Anyway, great price. We've got another set for you here. You might want to go for both, and you can do. This is your serif. You might know that particular font from your card making, or if you're using a computer or doing any kind of design. So again, these are 1.5 inches in height, 3.8 centimetres. Yeah, these are nice and bold. And if I turn this around, you can get an idea of what these will look like when you... And in fact, I think the joy was from this particular set, not the other one. Know your fonts, Janice. As long as it's not Comic Sans, we're all right. £23 and 90. Not there's anything wrong with that. £23 and 99 pence. 616237 is your item number. And then you've got your handwritten font. Again, if you want to add all of these to your basket, you can open up a flexi buy, which means we'll split the cost into two for you, so you're only spending half this month and half in a month's time. It's a great way, actually, to get some substantial dies at a low price. £23.99 for this particular set, and to show you what that font will look like, there you go. Perfect. 875725 for your handwritten die set. Very nice. Very nice. And don't even ask me what that is. Don't even know. Can we just call that a squiggly thing, Leslie? Yeah, we can. Great. I've got confirmation that is now just a squiggly thing. Perfect. We've got some other items for you that you might want to add to your basket. We've got some great stamps. If you don't have a die cutting machine and you want your stamps, why don't you go for these? Great value for money, only £12.99. 39 stamps in total for your alphabet script. Clear stamps as well, making it easy to make those placements onto your designs. So that one is your script. And the next one is your block alphabet. That is fabulous, isn't it? Leslie loves that. I love that. £12.99, 56 stamps in total, 389608. Excellent value for money on those stamps. Just saying, could be worth going for both sets. And then you've got variety. Right, we're back with Leslie, and we're going to take a look. Oh, we're going to take a look at... I'll pop that back, just love that. Some more paper pads that we've got available for you. Oh, these are nice.
These are all like I call watercolours.
Yeah.
So it's like you've taken all of your
Should we do it on the overhead?
Yeah, please
Would that make it easier for you?
Please
and then we can flick through them. Do you want to do that, Leslie?
Yeah. So
these look like... It looks... Do you know what this reminds me of? Confetti.
Yes. So same principle, you get 3 of 16 designs.
Okay.
It's 220 GSM, and this is actually 8x8. One of my favourite sizes for paper and cardstock.
Why is that?
Because you could do large cards, because people do like the large 8x8s, and a 6x6, you know.
Yeah.
And a 12x12, you feel as if you're wasting stuff, so having a dead 8x8 is good. great also for scrapbooks. Some people
Yes.
find a 12 by 12 scrapbook page daunting. I used to teach scrapbook classes years
Did
ago.
you?
And they would get a 12 and they'd look at it and think, oh, that's a lot of paper.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
An 8 by 8 seems less daunting.
Yes,
You
good
know?
point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Okay, so back to the thing. So you have got all sorts of things. So they're just beautiful. This
Yeah.
just is as if I've done, you know, my acrylic block technique
Yes.
with paper and ink. Those. So you get 3 of those. Then you get the tone. And if you look, the same principle as everything else, they tone in, look. Can you see that
Yes,
overhead?
yes, definitely.
They
Yeah.
tone in perfectly. So we've got those 3. And then yours won't come with bits missing, I do promise. So look at that.
That's gorgeous.
I like white areas.
Yeah.
I don't think you don't have to splash colour everywhere. And then the same principle. Next one is more plain. But look how it coordinates
Tones
with
in,
that.
yeah. Very
Okay.
good.
So yours won't, we ignore the strips that are missing, yours will not come like this. And then we go back to water splashing. And again, this is somebody just gone, you know, right with water and some colour. How good's that?
I love it.
You know, you wanted to achieve that, you couldn't do it, could you?
No, and the different elements that you
Yeah,
can take from that. It's going to look
absolutely.
different each and every time, isn't it, Leslie?
So it is. So we've got that one, and then we've got its matching friend look.
And I think it makes your die cuts more interesting when
It
you're
does.
using
Or
effects like
if
this.
you wanted to, I think under here, somewhere under here. Okay, yeah, let's take this black that was cut out. I
Okay.
cut out, oh, I can't remember, I cut it out or Leonie cut it out last night. But, can I just kind of go back and look at this very, look.
Yeah.
So, you know, any of the ones that you're going to pick, let's go back to where we got to. Look,
Yeah, it looks different each and every
you can
time,
use
doesn't
that
it?
as your
Yes.
backdrop.
Like that, what a great
So we
idea.
go from that colour and then we go back. So each one has got like a water and it's got a softer version with it.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we go to the yellows. The yellows, which aren't always everybody's popular colour. But
There's
I,
like a texture on there as well, isn't there, Leslie?
I'll try and get it out in the intermission, but I actually did paper piecing with this pad on my Chocolate Baroque Kim Moody show. And I made a landscape scene using the paper out of this pad.
Did you?
Yeah. I know where the card is, but I'm not going to ask you to fish for it at the moment. It's not fair. And I used this for the sunshine with a round circle die, and I picked a piece that looked like a cloud running through the sun.
So again, if I place it on there,
Yeah.
it looks different wherever you take it around.
Absolutely.
What a great
Isn't
idea.
it fabulous?
Love that.
And then we go back into the pretty pretties again, look.
Yeah,
Those
that's
are lovely.
nice.
Isn't that gorgeous? But
is.
then we've got its matching friend. But you see, you've got the blue there.
Yeah.
Yeah, my lovely producer Meg has just said looks like tie-dye, and I quite agree with you, it does. But you see, you've got the blue there that goes with that. But if you went further back, you've got the yellow
Yes,
or the
that blends
peachy
in.
colours
Yeah.
to blend in. So anyway, greens, you've got that. Love that.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Blues, purples. Oh, sorry, I've missed one very quickly. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to
These
do your technique again of whizzing
Shall
over the
I?
top?
Yeah,
please.
because that is
Look
lovely.
at that.
So again, ignore the rip there, but just moving that around, you've got
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
elements that give you different inspirations. I mean, that, I see a landscape with the trees, that could be a little bit of a lake, and trees
Yeah,
and
I'm
clouds in
actually
the
with you there.
foreground.
Yes, I'm
So-
actually down that lane now.
We've got a picnic, haven't we?
Yeah.
And off we go. But yeah, it changes.
Yeah, it is. You know, I think that these are just, there's so much in them, you know. Then you've got your plain purples, and who doesn't like purple? And then we're at the end of the pad.
Yeah,
And again,
fabulous.
we've got that really good that
To
you
use
want
as
to
well.
use as well.
£18
So
and
the other
99
one, sorry,
pence.
I've got
You're
to
getting
quickly-
two. So
I'm
that was
sorry,
one.
That was me.
No, it's
but
all
I
right.
love this as well. These are what I call watercolour style flowers. Look, oh, Leonie's been in here, bless her. So, water style flowers, look. And everything matches with everything else again. So you've got
Yes.
stripes,
Oh,
look.
these are nice. We've seen some of these in the samples,
Yes,
haven't
I
we?
did. There's a sample I did, I think, on the front as well, where I used combinations. Look,
That looks nice, doesn't it?
I think it's probably on a stand already in the front. Don't
It
we?
might
That was
be.
that one there, Janice. Yeah. So this one that I've done here is mixing the blue out of it
Yes.
with the one day special.
Perfect.
You know, so it all coordinates.
It all matches.
So we'll go through. Look, we've got greens. We've got, look at that.
Oh, that is
Isn't that
gorgeous.
pretty? We've got raspberries. So we've got like
Gradient,
I
yeah.
wanted to call it. I know the term for it. Can't think of it. Look at these. I mean, they're just. Every page is
Yeah.
just a beautiful
It is, it's
surprise.
lovely. It really is. And you're getting 2 pads for £18.99. It is exceptional value for money, isn't it, Leslie? It really is.
I can't get over, and the quality of it, you know, there you go, that's it.
So both of those pads, both of them, £18.99. If you do want to get hold of them, 721383 is your item number, and they are gorgeous and work so well with your one-day special paper pads. So treat yourself.
Because they're all the same GSM.
Yeah. Treat yourself. All the same GSM. If you do want to go for those, 48 pieces in each. True beauty and great value for money. Right, Leslie, we've got about 12 minutes left of the show. I don't know where it goes.
Me faffing for a start.
No, not at all. What we're going to do?
Well, I'm not going to show you this again because I did this last night, but I cut out this last night, okay? And by the look on the counter, Leonie had a great fun as well, because there are piles and piles of butterflies on this counter.
Yeah, just in the front here.
Yes, look at them. So keep a little box, because you're going to build those up.
Yeah.
But the weight of that die is just fantastic.
Yeah, it really is. And here's the die. This is from the one-day special. Details on your screen at the moment for that. So this is just part of your one-day special. You can use the outer part, or you can, of course, use as it's intended for the butterflies that are cut out.
So I'm making use of those embellishments sitting on there.
Okay.
I'm going to use this lovely yellow salt appearance, I think, paper as my background, and I'm going to use some of the embellishments, and I'm going to use one of those lovely dies from the border dies. Now this is the one that's got this is the one that's got 2 in. This is one that's got the lace in. Yeah.
The lacy rose border, that's right.
Yeah. Now, if you're very careful with this, and I haven't got a lot of time now, I realise, but if you're careful with this, you can get 2 for 1 here.
Okay. And this is the one that comes with the lace.
Yeah.
Oh, it really is lovely. So intricately detailed.
That lace is beautiful. I made a frame with the lace all around the outside.
Yeah, that looked lovely. Or rather, that way up. There you go for the lace. And Leslie is using the rose border.
Now then,
Fabulous.
I am still using my Cuttlebug. So it may take a little bit of time because it's quite an intricate die. But you know what? It still works.
And these will go through. We talk about the quality of these dies, but they'll go through any die cutting machine.
Do.
You don't need any special plates.
The reason why I tend to use the Cuttlebug is when I'm die cutting. I know there are people out there who still have the original Cuttlebug and like it, and are people who, in fairness, can't afford to lash out on some of the newer machines. So I want to prove that you can still, you may have to put it through a couple of times to make sure it pops correctly, but you know what? This machine and those dies cut through 300 GSM last night, so you know, proves the quality of the dies.
Excellent quality.
Good old faithful. Now let's see if it's done it. Oh yes, yep, we have lift off. Okay. Now, if you're really careful, if this has worked, and I didn't check if Leonie had actually. That's it. I'm okay. I'm good to go. Careful. Yep. Would I ask you mind you to take the tape off that, please, Janice?
Of course.
Now this just pops out of here. Look at that. How cool and how good. She says, come on, you can do it. There you go.
Could you use it also as a stencil?
That's the idea.
I see.
You can use it as a stencil.
Yes.
Or you could use it as a frame with some of the pretty paper underneath.
Yeah, that looks
great. And use
great.
it as a border. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
If you centralise it and make sure you get it fairly even.
When you're using it like that, because you don't know there are roses in there, it could be any flower, any flourish.
Yeah.
It looks like wildflowers growing in a meadow.
It does, doesn't it?
I really like that. And again, moving it over gives you different...
Yeah, and use the pattern. Imagine some of the silver and gold out of the one-day special pads on that.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Just
using it as a bookmark would be a good idea. My producer just suggested that. That is lovely, just taking that. You could also use it that way if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just be careful and get 2 for 1.
That way.
Yeah, there's nothing stopping you. And do you know what? When I started to first work with these, I found that I managed to do 2 or 3 samples out of just a couple of cuttings. and paper bits and piecing one into the other and swapping over. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm just trying it now in the one-day special.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks
Oh,
lovely.
there's so many different ways and versions of that. And the point is, you can almost use it as a frame to decide, do I want that colour, do I want that pattern? You know what I mean? And you can choose, and once you've thought, oh yes, that works, then you can, without wasting paper first.
Yes, yeah, of course.
So,
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
oh, I like that with the
Yeah.
black.
That is
Very,
stunning.
very dramatic, isn't it?
Yep. Like that. You could cut several out and have like 1, 2, 3
Yeah.
with different backgrounds.
Yeah.
What
Makes
great
sense.
idea.
There's just, you know, so that's what I'm saying. Look, cut it carefully.
Oh, Leslie, look at that.
Oh, wow, I like that, Janice.
Yeah.
Told you, sit here. I'll go and have a cuppa.
I wouldn't dare.
Right. That looks beautiful, doesn't
Yeah.
it? And as I say, you just don't know. It would absolutely look stunning. So, I've folded a piece. This isn't the demo that I actually planned. This isn't the one, so I do apologise to my lovely producer that I changed my mind. But I thought, you know, oh God, I thought I'd sorted this glue out, yeah. I thought, do you know what, let's do something a bit different.
I'm really enjoying it.
Janice is away here, you know. Come back here in about 2 hours and see what she's come up with.
But the salt marks on there do look like little flowers
They
now.
do, yes. It's amazing what when you start condensing something to a very
Yes.
small frame, what you actually see in that frame.
It's brilliant, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is. So, yeah.
Sorry, Leslie, I'll give you...
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. I don't actually need that bit.
Oh, do you not?
No,
Oh, I
no,
can
so
keep-
you carry on playing.
This will keep me entertained for hours.
You know, Janice is happy, that's fine. What I was going to say to you was, though, talked about bookmarks. School children, you have to give teachers a gift.
Yes.
How nice. How long would it take you to literally make several bookmarks for your teachers?
Oh, that'd be lovely. I gave my teacher a gift once. I left school.
Okay.
It's lovely though, isn't it? But also
Yeah.
your craft fairs, if you wanted to make and create.
Make bookmarks, put names
Yeah.
on them, attach a name, a tassel. Do laminate them. Oh, there's all sorts of ways of, doing that. Put an inspirational phase on the back.
Oh, yeah, that would be nice. Yes.
And have them
Words
as
of encouragement, yes.
I'll have them as
Yeah.
inspirational tags.
Yeah. Or even if you... Oh, no, you couldn't... Would you be able to? No.
Some do work in half, some don't.
See, even that's interesting.
Yeah. I just think, it opens everything up to just so much more. Right. I'm almost at the point where I can start bringing this all together.
Why do you like this collection so much, Leslie?
Basically, I think, as I said, the paper pad for me just is beautiful.
Yeah.
But I do like the versatility of everything that's in there. I think you've got a fantastic collection. If you like die cutting and if you like embossing, but you like to be able to intermatch and interchange things,
Yes.
then you've got such a versatility and such a variety
Yes.
in this one-day special.
Yeah, you really have.
You've got all the paper pads to inspire you with plain papers, with patterned, with the fantastic foiling, which you
Yes.
couldn't do yourself quickly enough.
Yeah.
And I just think it is a good all-round. You could do so much for so many. I mean, there's one of which I'm hoping to do in our next show.
Yes.
Which I've actually stenciled on a canvas using one of these as a stencil.
Oh, great. Something to look forward to. At 1
so-
o'clock.
At 1 o'clock.
Yes.
So, there is just so much you can do with it.
Yes.
It isn't just cards.
Yeah.
You can make it into scrapbooking, journaling, mixed media,
Yes.
home decor.
Yes.
It just... Right, so here we go. There's that. Just be good, please. For the last couple of minutes, please be good. Or not, as the case may be. Oh, it's not bad.
Got a little bit.
Oh. Okay, I'm nearly there. I just want to make sure I don't want it to stick it down perfectly.
These are fabulous dice. So intricately
Aren't they?
cut. Yeah.
Yeah, and look how fine, but look how well they cut.
Yes.
And I'm not on any fancy machine. I've not done anything, and this is good quality. This is our black.